Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Fools and Corpses Bluesky Backwater. To this day, every time I say Bluesky Backwater, I'm afraid I'm going to forget the name.
You got it!
Hooray! We did it! Only took until the very end.
We'll give you an achievement.
Yeah, great. Remembered the name.
That's the name of the
name.
Remember that.
So,
Not sponsored.
today we have an action-packed episode for you, I would assume, unless you guys just surrender right out the gate. The party has found a buyer, or at least a potential one, for all of their distro pods. It is Ouroboros, whose tech was used to make the pods, though did not make the pods themselves. And they, well, while they were making the deal, Isabell von der Tare started shooting on the entire ship with some matter of heavy sniper rifle. And she one-shotted the first mate, and then nearly one-shotted another dude. And so they have left Tuple Station in the ship, but then the Red Sea Raiders just so happened to run them down.
Let's not forget
Yeah.
that this guy shattered her orbital bone.
Oh, yeah, no, just absolutely annihilated her
Crack
face.
shot.
Which is really great for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So, not for her, but for you guys.
Which is just really great.
So, if I remember correctly, Jenny was just saying that she wants to go below decks and help out with the resistance effort because there are now 3 Red Sea Raiders who are on board.
Yeah, they punctured through our ship, right? With their little
Yes, yeah.
little ships with the sharp noses.
They're bitty ships, yeah.
Okay, I mean, we don't need to overthink this. Point me to the closest bad guy and I'll punch him.
So, right here is the closest bad guy.
Okay, I'm gonna punch him.
Yeah, his ship kind of came in from above, and he's out, and he's got some manner of lightweight hand or armament in his hand, and he seems to be going at it with this guard here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have some things that might help you with this.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
A few things that might help you.
Yeah, no, I'm a punch him. I assume
Great.
this is combat. This is using up an energy.
Mhm.
Okay. And how
Give me
many?
my dice. My trusty dice.
If I do a quick scan of the room before I go for it, how many baddies? Ooh, that was really bad. Okay, well, we'll see what my total is on a really bad roll. How many baddies are down here with me?
You do a quick scan, and there are 7 total bodies in this cramped area, but 3 pods that have clearly breached into the space.
Okay, so 3 baddies.
So 3 baddies, yeah.
Okay. So I rolled a -7.
Oh, great.
Oof.
Yeah. So.
So it's
So
like a plus 21.
Only 17.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only something insane.
+10.
Okay, so this guy with his weapon is going to try to lunge out of the way, and he does so.
Swimmingly?
He does so.
Swimmingly. He attempts to swim out of the
What
way.
was the total you got?
10.
10. He is able to dodge. So
Cool.
you come in with this big old haymaker, and he sees you coming, and he kind of slips down, and he's going to burn a second energy to fire on you.
Can I try to
and
get my
try to
shield up?
Sure. If you'd
Before
like to
him?
burn an energy, yeah.
Yeah, another energy. Do
Mhm.
hold the line.
4, 5, 6.
Roll better.
Roll better, please.
No, please. Jenny, don't say
This
please.
is a threat.
Yeah.
Okay, so +2. Hold the line is my higher one, so 16.
16.
Yeah.
All right, so he needs to be rolling. A 16 against his. You're able to get your shield up, and bullets lodge themselves in a row right up the diagonal of your shield.
Nice.
And one of them just whizzes right by your face, so you just very nearly was
Slow
able
motion,
to.
yeah.
So, does anyone else want to be acting?
Who I got?
We got 2 guys here.
3.
Very close to me. This
4.
guy, nice guy.
Yeah,
These bad.
these two, these guys are bad guys.
Yes.
The blue ones are good guys.
Those aren't all black.
They aren't.
Oh. The gold ones and the red ones are bad.
Yeah.
Are we discovering that you're colorblind in real
This
time?
might be happening in real time.
I
What is-
mean,
what?
do they seem to be like threatening me and heading toward me, or are
They are-
they here to kill everybody, or they?
Well, yeah, they're dismounting and they have weapons and they're laughing. So,
okay.
you know,
They're
being
not like
tyrants.
rushing past me to a particular goal.
No,
That's
no,
not
they're
right.
just like they're coming out and they are engaging.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, Mr. Goldie here, I'm just gonna step back.
Do any of us have juice currently?
I don't think so.
I believe I juiced you.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you have-
You were piloting the vessel, and I just.
I
juiced
see.
you.
Oh, that's right.
I will make sure I have that.
Do you have more juice?
I'm out.
Yeah, that's right.
You only have the one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Maybe
didn't think
write down
I didn't
that I
think
have
we'd
it.
be needing performance-enhancing drugs too much today, but I should have known. Should have packed all juice. But
okay.
I would like for yeah, just do a combat dart.
All right.
I'm gonna back
I
away.
did also clean everyone's stuff.
Right.
Yes, you did.
Extra
Remember,
gun.
everyone.
Extra gun.
record that
I
if you-
forgot to
Oh
add
yeah,
that.
for one.
If you have not,
What is that?
Yeah.
Is it
It's
a
a plus one, right?
it is a +1. Yes.
Is
I'll
it
take it.
If I believe.
Clean guns +1.
clean
Yeah.
guns? Okay, never mind. That wouldn't help me.
Yeah. You can't clean.
Your
We
bice-
established before you can't
I
clean.
haven't
hands.
leveled up enough to clean
Yeah.
Your
tune
biceps.
your hands.
Your
up.
biceps
yeah.
though are really shiny.
So shiny.
Yeah.
Big old jacked biceps.
But-
I'm just gonna load in a combat dart and shoot him.
Yeah.
Man nearest me.
This one.
Yeah.
Cool.
So.
So you backed up though. This
Yeah.
is a move. Okay.
I'm just gonna get in other game terms a 5-foot step. I'm just
Sure.
trying to put as much distance between him and me as I can. And
Great.
shoot him. Ooh, cool. With the extra 1, that's 13. Wait, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, 15. 15.
15.
Nice.
So he is going to conserve his energy, and you just like you're able to hit him. His focus is elsewhere. He's kind of taking stock of things.
Right, I forgot. I have
yeah.
to call shots or I don't deal any damage.
Yeah. So you hit him for 2 damage.
This many.
For that many.
Yeah.
So that's
Shoot.
Goldilocks there. Goldilocks, yeah, for 2. he like, ugh, and he looks over at you and he's going to shoot at you. So
now he knows I'm ineffectual, though.
Yeah.
So he won't shoot me, right?
I mean,
Right?
It depends on what kind of if he's strategic or sadistic, right?
I guess.
Right? Okay.
I guess you're right.
Oh!
No, I don't think you're right. He's gonna shoot you.
Okay. That's fine.
Just a second. I'm doing some homework I should have done already. I'm sorry, teacher. I should have done my homework.
I got a dirty move for you.
We can always cut this out.
I've cut some stuff, by the way.
No.
So there has been some stuff.
I had
Good.
no
That's
doubt.
how
Not like stuff I'm ashamed of, but stuff where it's like dead silence for a full minute. It's just not good product.
We're all just like,
That's fair.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, he's going to shoot old Goldilocks here. Goldilocks is going to shoot at you.
We're gonna
Yeah.
have
this is Goldilocks.
Sure.
we're gonna have the opposite of Jenny's recent altercation,
Yeah.
which is neither of us making any attempt to dodge and just being shot.
Are you going to not
I'm
dodge?
gonna not dodge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's not a pushover.
It is not worth my energy
All right.
because I don't have
bad
anything
at it.
to add. Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's
So
This scares
good
me.
self-awareness. Oh,
I was gonna say something, but you rolled, so
just a second.
I feel like it's too late.
So he's just shooting at you from not a far distance. He is able to make. He doesn't call a shot.
Splendid.
So he whips around. You shoot him in the neck, and he whips around and just draws his submachine gun, just a line in your direction in
Okay.
a very gangstery, chaotic manner. Yeah.
Okay.
But it is a submachine gun, so it does 8 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jimmy,
I have my rustic tactical armor for
Cool.
3.
Neat.
So
So you're down to 5.
5 damage and don't get a wound.
Nice.
Very nice.
did he get a +1 to your shooting your little tube
I did.
thing? Okay.
What were you gonna say, Alex?
I was going to try to stop him by shooting him, but
okay.
then he rolled, so I was like, never mind.
Oh, sorry.
It's
Instead,
okay.
shoot him by shooting him.
Shoot him by shooting him.
Jimmy does
Yes.
notice this, and he gets emotionally upset by his boss being shot at, so he's going to join.
By his
So
dealer?
depending on who you think should
Yeah.
go first, I'm happy to come out and cause a distraction while you shoot people, basically.
If you want to draw, if you want to hold back, I'm gonna just give it up to you because you guys aren't gonna roll off. Like,
No, I'm
yeah,
like, I'm
leave
just
it up to
asking,
you.
because
Yeah.
he started talking, but I'm just like,
Yeah.
it might help if I go.
Given that I'm like right here and I'm a quick draw guy, it's hard for me to fathom how you would make it up there before I draw my 6 shooter. So I think it just
That's cool.
canonically makes the most
Yeah,
sense.
sure.
Do
Even
it.
though I think what you said
Do
is
it.
good tactics. Okay. So here's a quick question I have for you. Part of the kind of fun idea of having a 6 shooter and being a multi-shot guy too
Yeah.
is like how many do you try to dump into a guy versus not?
Yeah.
And the way I've got this multi-attack looking here, I feel like my optimum is 2, right? Because then I'm doing the multi-attack.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's cool to be like, I want to fan the hammer and dump 6. Is there a way to engage with the mechanics and do that or not, and like choose how many shots I'm going for?
I would say
This guy has a semi.
that. I mean, yeah,
Or
he
an
does. So let's see.
So in terms
Multi-shot.
of the table,
Yeah.
multi-attacks could be 6 shots.
Yeah.
It won't do any more damage because you shot him 6 times. It's just a multi-attack. And then further down, if you want to call a harder shot, there's also flurries of many blows.
Oh,
So if you want to go
cool.
even harder, that's a plus 15 DC, but you get 9 extra damage.
Okay.
So yeah,
For
you
the-
can you can
So if
stack
you want
up
to
like that
really
if you
go
like.
crazy on
Yeah.
it, then go deeper into the
Okay.
table.
I see. There, that might
Shoot
might
him
work
deeper.
out.
Yeah, shoot him
Into
deeper
his
with
body.
your gun.
But flavor-wise, like you
Shoot
can
me
shoot
with
as many
your
shots
biggest
as
gun.
you want.
Yeah,
Not all of them maybe hit. It doesn't do like
I think it's kind of fun to
6
like
times as much
track
damage.
the idea that I only have 6. So where am I putting them before I have to take
Yeah.
an action to reload type of thing? It's just fun. Never mind. So especially drawing, since instead of putting a lot of points into shooting, which would probably be smarter, I put a lot of them into quick draw,
Hey.
which typically helps once a combat, but it makes me feel cool.
Hey.
I have an insane.
It's a very
mod.
important act.
It is.
For you just gotta put your gun back in your holster every time.
I do. That's what I gotta do.
That's the longsword strategy of Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah,
You're
you
just
just
like-
sheath it.
When you take everything that helps me draw fast and then shoot faster,
Yeah.
and the clean gun and my targeting visor, I'm
Yeah.
rolling a plus 23 to murk somebody off
Do
the
it.
draw.
Do
Do
it.
it.
This is your
It's
thing.
So
That's what you're for.
I think I'm gonna go for that multi-attack. This also has the remover of hands and feet. So I'm imagining this is a multi. He's like, I'm seeing that the machine gun's the threat. We're just gonna dump into his gun hands here,
Oh, okay,
and
shut
just
up.
blow his hands off and
Man,
make
you
him
and
drop the
hands.
gun.
That's
Are
your
you doing
trademark
the
move.
Are you
Yeah.
doing the multi attack or
This
the
is
flurry
the
of many
flurry.
blows?
This is the
Okay,
flurry,
the
so-
super high DC one.
Yeah, the
Cool.
really hard one.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
Elliot,
this is
does your shooting iron work?
so. What is this? We said this is a base DC heavy pistol, base DC 0, right? Okay. So 0. So it's just a 15.
Well,
and I'm
plus
starting
the
at
guy's
23.
armor, whatever.
Well,
that
right,
is.
whatever that is.
Or if he decides to dodge,
Okay.
he'll get the
Shut up, Jake.
15 as a
Elliot
bonus.
likes to
Don't,
forget
don't
that.
remind Elliot.
Yeah.
That's a plus 4 on 23. That's a 27, boss.
Okay, so your base DC is what did we say? 5?
15.
Okay, so total of 15.
To-
Yeah.
Oh no, a
So,
total
yeah.
of 15 DC.
Yeah. So you whip around and you see
27.
Cornelius like get peppered a little bit. So he's like shooting at this guy and this like
Empty it.
this series of bullets come up and he's just like nope. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And so how much damage are you talking here?
Appears to do, yes.
Ow! Oh, really? Is it 1 off the double, like the kill move here? So it's 17.
Total of 17.
Wow, that's a lot of damage, bro.
Yeah.
How much health do they have?
They have 36.
Just like everyone else.
Just
Oh,
right, like
right.
everything.
The
I
system.
keep
So-
forgetting that.
That's weird, isn't it? It's unusual. It's cool.
Thought maybe these would be some chumps.
They are not chumps.
Okay.
Chumps would also have 36.
I
health.
know.
That would be handled in a
I
different
know.
way.
Everyone does.
So it's 17.
Even chumps.
Wait, yes, okay, that's what I'm doing. Ba-da-da. Cuts down to there, which means that he takes gunshot wounds, which is a. Yep, there we go. Yep.
Removes hands.
Yeah. He takes gunshot wounds for -4.
Hands.
Where does this? Removing hands.
Okay. Alright. I get what you mean.
You didn't call out removes hands. You called
I
out
did.
flurry of
I
many
said
blows.
flurry of blows
Yeah.
into his gun hand,
Yeah, I mean,
removing his
that's-
gun hand.
At least from my point of view,
Yeah.
that's the intention, is that you call the shot and say, I want
That
this
is-
is where I want the
That is
wound
how
to be.
I'm removing
Like, it
his
doesn't
hand.
necessarily
Yeah.
mean that his hand is completely gone, but all
Yeah.
those bullets
Yeah,
fair.
I'm shooting
make
at
the
it.
gun arm worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my mind,
don't
the
have to do
idea is
anything.
like it decapitates. It debilitates his movement far less than shooting his body, but debilitates him shooting more. That's kind of my intention of going for his hands there. So is to protect Cornelius.
In response,
Do you feel loved in this moment?
thanks. This guy is gonna run up
Oh no!
and try to shoot you.
Now, Jimmy.
See, that's right.
Now.
And he's spending an energy to do so. Jimmy, if you want to act, you should act.
I
You
will
can
act.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at the pilot guy that runs up, and I'm like, "Take care of my ship." And I run out the door.
Okay. You run out here.
Yeah.
There's the door. That's
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was
door.
now. I was thinking I would go through there, but that would probably be bad for the
Yeah,
ship.
that's the front bit of the jump through the windshield.
So if he's paying attention to him, I'm gonna walk out, and I am going to shoot him with my shotgun.
all right, so number 2 has a shotgun. You're gonna shoot him, and also Blue 6 there is gonna tackle him.
So since I'm starting at a 19, I feel pretty confident that I should do something heinous.
Just absolutely unacceptable.
Wow, that's,
I
that's a
would-
really good mod.
I think I'm gonna take his leg off.
Okay,
Not,
that's
not,
a good idea.
Not the limb removal, but just like, you know,
Removing hands or feet
Yeah,
yeah, like
could
I'm,
be equivalent to a mutilated limb.
yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
be
Rather than a
a.
removed
you're gonna
limb.
shoot his feet out from under him.
Yes,
Yes,
that's
great.
my goal.
Yeah, because he is running.
Because then
up.
I
He's
also don't have
sprinting.
to worry about
and, yeah.
hitting anyone else.
Mhm.
Because I'm shooting down. I'm hoping that the deck is made of.
Wait a metal.
Good.
Yeah, you're good.
Not
You're
just shooting Jenny's.
So
shooting into the wooden floor like to hit Jenny's head.
Actually, let's look at this.
trajectory-wise, we have
it's this guy.
we have bouncing off the deck and hitting that guy. Is the only collateral that you might.
Since
I
it's
mean, this
shot-
guy is trying to tackle.
Yeah, that's true.
Um,
If he gets there in time.
Come on. Well, I got a 20.
All right. So
What do you need, a 20?
I don't know, but I was hoping for more than that.
So
The
you
rule's
went
15.
for 15, and your base DC is 0 for your shotgun.
yeah, so you're good.
So
Yeah, yeah, you make,
20 beats
Okay.
15.
yeah.
So it doesn't have to do with any other things you might factor in.
Unless he's
He rolled already for his action, and he
Sweet.
rolled below at
This is
20.
me to understand.
Right? Yeah, yeah. So
Very cool.
that guy rolled a 17 total. This guy rolled a 17 total, and Jimmy rolled a 20 total. And so that means out of the 3, Jimmy wins the most. So
Jimmy does not say anything. He just walks out. Shoots the guy.
Impulse dilated.
Yeah,
dramatic.
exactly.
shoot him like I remember this one time I was playing video games. My brother was watching me, and I had a rocket launcher, and I kept missing. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, Elliot, shoot at the ground!" And I did, and I killed a whole bunch of people because that's how you should use a rocket launcher. And I feel like it's the same. You just shoot down to the ground and you hit his legs, like.
Best
and so
advice my
legs,
brother ever
Even the pellets that miss
Yeah.
bounce back up.
Yeah.
Like it's all
So that's like a what? That's 9 plus how much for the
8.
actual?
8 for the
So-
hunting shotgun.
Yeah, so you're at 17
So
total.
17, yeah.
Neato. So that drops down to a blah, and
Do this again.
so now it's a, and this guy is black 2. I need a way to track all these guys. There's a lot of them.
They don't all
Black
have
dice
names
and
and
gold
backstories.
dice.
No,
Yeah.
they really don't.
Surnames
No.
for black dice number 2.
Okay. Next. Let's see. So, meanwhile, while this is all happening, these 2 guys gang up on this guy and start to, like, just bludgeon his head in with the butts of their guns. These guys have a shoot-off, and this guy wins, so these 2 have taken damage. So, things are going all right. This doesn't go well. And...
That's our NPC health.
that's the engineer. And this guy is going to spend his turn coming up here.
Okay, so now I'm sandwiched.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meanwhile...
Great time to bring out my second
Yeah.
shield.
Double shield. Jenny 2 shields.
Finally, she has a last name.
For each space bun.
Yeah. I thought you had a third one.
It's
On
true.
Temple Station, you made yourself a third one.
You'll never believe it though.
Yeah.
I have a third shield.
So another pod lands.
Punk. Oh no.
In the
Oh,
thing.
no.
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say?
I'm just a little badger.
Another pod lands. Yeah. And you hear some alarms start to go off in the boathouse, in the bridge. I keep wanting to call it a boathouse, and that doesn't make any sense. But here we are.
The alarms start to go off.
Yeah.
Just now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So who wants to act next? I would say that the,
Blue and gold is bad.
yes. No. Black and gold is bad.
Black and gold is bad.
This is bad, and that's bad. This is good.
Blue is good.
So I did damage to that one, and Jimmy
Yes.
did damage to that
To
one.
this one.
So they're both all right.
Yeah.
I mean, they're hurt, but they're there.
Yeah,
and then
focus
that
fire.
one landed.
Yeah,
So this
okay.
guy just landed. I would love to spawn camp him with a sleep dart.
Okay.
And just right when the capsule goes, just
Ah!
like shoot him in the neck so he just falls asleep in his
And the thing goes,
in his vessel.
and he like kind of gets pinched in the door.
Yeah.
Keeps trying to close on him. He's like,
Right. And I'm not interested in any damage, so I'm just gonna.
Man, so this whole calling shots nonsense, it's made a lot easier when it doesn't matter where you hit them on their body.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Yeah.
Okay, so that's down to 10.
10. So he just landed. He's getting out of his pod. He's not reacting. If you beat your base DC, you beat.
My base DC is 0,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you hit him for a sleep dart for how much again?
I mean, it's a dart, so 2 damage.
This many.
But
Yeah.
in
Excuse
terms
me.
of the sleep, I had
Yeah.
written that it lasts for 10 minutes or until they are disturbed.
Okay, so he's just sleeped.
Yeah, just
So wait, does his pod door closing on him count as being disturbed?
I understand
That's
what
up to you,
disturbed now. I only understood disturbed in the other sense for a
Oh,
moment.
it's like
not
mentally,
Yeah, yeah.
like until they
Oh,
Yeah.
disturbed.
You
From their
you
slumber.
gently caress his arm and really creep him out, and then he wakes up.
Give him a little
Jack
kiss.
shows up, and he's
just
basically
whisper
just a
nasty
tongue.
things
Yeah.
right into his
The
ear.
worst things.
Yeah. May I, as part of my shoot that guy with a sleep dart, to get a better shot, just have moved behind that guy?
That guy is prone. He was the man you were tending before the combat started. He is on the ground.
Is it like
Hide behind the dead
evil
body.
if I use him as cover?
Is he useful?
It's pretty bad.
Using a wounded man as cover.
Okay, so if he's wounded, then never mind. That's not a very good strategy because I would have to
Is there any cover up here?
myself.
No, it is a
Boxes
flat deck.
or-
It is a flat deck.
Okay.
Are those
keep it
stairs
clean.
down right here into the other area?
These stairs go down into here. These stairs go up onto this little platform where Jimmy is standing, and that's how you get to the bridge and the captain's quarters.
Got it.
Yeah.
I have the high ground.
I have that. I have Overwatch. All right.
We should swap, you
Y'all
and
ever
I.
played Overwatch?
Yeah. I use Now You See Me and Gutter Rat and all that, jazz as he's coming down.
I will come
spin
down the
around
stairs.
behind him and go up there and reload.
All right. So you go downstairs, and you run up here.
Yeah.
So you come down here.
I'm gonna get in between. Well, not two, maybe two in between. If I think he's gonna get shot,
So are these two like rolling around on the ground?
Yeah, so this guy got shot and kind of fell into this guy's arms. And so, like, he's taking him down to the deck.
okay, I'm gonna punch him in the head with my
So they're
fist.
they're
Yeah,
guys.
so just come up, just bots! Just hit him right in the nugget. Bots. That's how Germans describe hitting hit. Yeah, I don't know why that's the fricative
Bots.
for it, but
It's better than
it
blam.
is. Yeah.
Better than Blam, Sock'em,
This is it.
Biff.
Biff, Kretsch.
Cretch.
Yeah.
I don't think
Where does
it's
that
expected that.
What?
No one's heard that before?
I have
No.
not.
Oh, okay.
I am going to punch him. And
Yeah.
Go for the broken bones by hitting him in the head. So probably
Neato.
a concussion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do it.
severe concussion is 15.
You can do a mild concussion.
Okay.
probably.
I'm going for a mild concussion.
This is not an exhaustive list.
And I am using all of my stuff, but without my close quarters blast. I am just using my multi-robo hand +3.
Yeah.
And my juice and all that stuff.
Juice.
And that's a +4, so I got a 20.
20. All right.
My magic number tonight.
So you come in down.
I hope he looks at me right before I just like.
Yeah, the Ouroboros guy hears you coming, and he looks up and he pushes back, and you just come down with your fist, Falcon Punch, and you just hit him right in his, and you hit him pretty hard in his head. That's black 2. All right, so how much damage do you do?
Well, I start. What does a robo hand start with?
A robo hand, I would say, is
that a heavy
Brass
weapon?
knuckles.
Yeah, somewhere around brass knuckles.
I think we decided that my
Six.
because it is souped up, that my knuckles are 1 tier above brass knuckles
16 damage.
Cool.
on like an 8, but I don't know if that would apply to yours.
He has 36 total health. 38.
He's not doing well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let that guy finish him
It
off.
also does 76 other things, so
Sure.
yours is probably better than his at punching.
Yeah.
Oh, by far, I would
What's
assume.
this?
I feel
Not
like yours are
only-
also just bigger.
Yeah, not only because they're on the end of your arms.
Yeah.
I mean, Jimmy's not weak, but he's not you, Jenny.
So, concussion, you said 16. That means that his total... Oh, wait, no, he gets some... No, you hit him in the head. He's not wearing a helmet. Great.
He goes to the protagonist school of combat where no one ever wears a helmet.
Why would people wear helmets?
He goes to the
Helmets?
poor
That's
people's
really
school.
dumb. He's literally on
Or
a
no one
ship
can
that
afford
flies
it.
in and burrows into other things. And
Yeah.
he's just
Why would
like,
I need a helmet?
I'm cool. I'm too tough for that.
It's too cool for school.
All right, so action event. So you hear a horrible screeching sound off to the left port side of the ship. Boats don't have lefts; they have ports.
Mm-hmm.
It's this side.
It's this side.
And
My ex-wife is here.
and you hear this like horrible screeching sound that sounds like a an engine doing something it shouldn't or something. You can't really tell. Meanwhile, another dude lands. Gold 5.
I'm at a +9 on the. Now you see me. For the.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So +9. No one is actively watching you except for this guy that just got his concussioned. And so everyone has lost track of you. You have like gone up there and made it look like you might be disengaging. So, so this you hear this horrible screeching sound, and then the boat tilts horribly to port side.
Oh boy.
Like all at once. So everybody needs to make a check to catch yourself or slide to the edge of the ship on the left side.
Question: that guy's asleep. Does he fall off and just plummet into eternity, and we don't have to? worry about
Canonically,
him?
he is in his pod, so I'm gonna roll for him. But maybe.
But
he
there's
might.
also this guy that is on our team that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's useless.
Is the bridge above?
just
or
hasn't
below
acted
You
yet.
make
where
a
I
point.
Am I?
Oh wait, no, he's wounded.
Is there
yeah.
a structure right here?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so I just
this
slide
is
into the
raised.
structure?
This is slightly above this, but this is like a whole. It's this whole height, and so like you're down here.
So I just slide into the thing.
Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, you're gonna slide in. If you want to keep your feet and like keep your balance and line up a shot or something, you'll have to roll. But you can
Okay.
just lean against the wall if you would like.
Can Jimmy instead use it to slide towards this guy?
Sure, if you want to like do a controlled slide and try to like slide into that guy, do it.
Is that taking energy? Because
Uh,
then I need to also attack in the same action.
yes, if you're going to be doing that, yes.
Is he in or out of his pod?
He's out of his. Oh wait, no, 5 just came down, right? Yes. So, he is in his pod.
So you're just gonna let the momentum take you directly into the pod? And
Yes.
just like fruit punch him? That sounds amazing.
Does,
Yes. And you come up on your feet and just pots like as he comes up. Can
I do that?
you if you want to.
Okay.
It's gonna have an increased DC because it is a pretty fancy
Let's
move.
see what
but-
is
So I
easier
wouldn't
here.
call any shots, but yeah, you can do that. All right, everybody else, do what you want.
I will make an argument that my hold the line should apply here because
oh,
part of this is like having a steady stance and
Sure.
being able.
yeah.
So that would be a 16.
Okay. So
like
yeah, you're able to stable yourself. Like you feel yourself leaning, and you brace yourself against the door jam that you're in front of. And all of these guys, well, not all of them.
I do. Yeah.
Have you used them?
I tried to once, but then I fell off a train.
You
I
learned quick.
would like to see this action happening and try and rush over to this guy, like let my momentum take me over to him and like grab his lapel and just keep him from sliding off the ship.
Okay.
Some pirate you are.
So I just grab his lapel and just take my claws out because I have those and go. Yeah.
It's so cute.
Oh boy. Well,
Very strong.
Falcon Punch number 2.
This went poorly. This guy.
I got a
fell.
24.
You got a 24.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm starting at a 16 with all my
Wow.
juice and stuff.
That's
Juice.
Oh
and
yeah, he has juice. Oh yeah, okay.
All right, I'm gonna grasp at several straws here.
yeah.
Timely
One.
insight.
Not that one right now.
Yeah.
One sneaky weasel.
Sneaky weasel. No.
Okay.
Slide
Two.
down to like here.
Let me recheck my map.
I'm trying to save a guy. I don't know, fervent, being.
I think that should
I
apply.
believe in my mission.
Especially
to,
for a pirate trying to save someone's life. That takes a certain level of
Yeah.
fervence.
It's a trait. I don't know.
All right.
I can always try.
How much is it?
It's 2.
Take one.
Incredible. In that
Yes.
case, total 1
Yeah.
plus my dice. 2.
Get wrecked. So, you slide down here, and you
Doesn't
try to
actually
catch
have
him,
claws.
and you really can't.
So he just drags me along.
So yeah, he drags you along with him. So he is like dangling off the edge here, and you are like kind of
There's no
posted
railing?
on. There is a railing, but he's like his legs and stuff are all up against it and stuff.
Okay.
He's wounded. He's not really super conscious.
I did my my thing. I rolled for my.
Okay, so
control
you rolled
slide
it.
into punching this guy.
All right,
and-
so you rolled a 24.
but yes, I got a 24 with my roll.
Yes,
In
yeah.
addition, Yes.
So you're able to slide down here, and you hit. This is where this guy is. You're able to come up and kind of crouch on the pod because it's like perpendicular to the deck, and so as the deck tilts, you like land here, and the pod opens up, and he's coming up, and you just like come in and whack him right in the chin. How much damage do you do just on a normal attack? I thought we said 6, right?
Yeah, 6
Yeah.
space.
Yeah. 6, yes. So you just like catch him
I
across the
believe
chin,
you.
and you're able to.
So Jimmy's on this guy. That's
Yeah.
the one that's wrestling with our friend. And Goldilocks here is one that has missing hands.
His hand is ruined, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
3 gold is proper messed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the one that you shot several
Yeah,
times.
he's proper stuff.
And he has a dart in his neck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, that's the same one?
Well, one guy is
Yeah.
asleep.
Was that
Just
poison in it?
just a regular dart.
Yeah.
Just like a heavy.
Just a
Yeah,
dart.
it's just.
It's just a metal
Ow.
slug. That he's just
That's
like,
smart.
Yeah.
oh.
I mean, 2
I
out of
wouldn't be happy.
36. That's like, I mean,
If you
It's-
did that
it's
18 more times, I might die.
you would
some.
you would go to the ER. Is all I'm saying.
Maybe, yeah.
So,
Urgent care.
so the boat lilts, and then you hear some more klaxons go off, and an order being issued over the loudspeakers. All of you are above decks, and the wind is kind of whipping in your hair, and you can't really hear it very well. But Jenny,
wind.
you hear it very clearly. It's a order from the captain saying something about a contact off of the starboard bow. And so during the scuffle, 2 of the guys, this guy here and this guy here, man the guns on the other side of the boat. So on the right, like over here.
Okay, so friendlies.
Yeah, so your friendlies like run over to these cannons, even though there are enemies around them, and they start to like try to man the guns, and start to fire out into the ether.
Okay.
So you've lost help from this guy and this guy.
Did Sleep Guy fall out or no?
Sleep guy, he fell out of his pod, and he went tumbling, and he fell off.
Woo!
Let's just say that he fell off.
Yes.
This guy listed
That's
off.
that's another. This is technically another person to add to the yeet list.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying.
Man, putting people to sleep, it's a great way to throw them off of stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
So, yeah,
No,
so that's where we're at.
No. Okay.
Who wants to act? What's going on?
I'm out of energy.
I have
Yeah.
yes. If I used an energy for this, trying
Yes,
to
you used
save
energy
this man,
to help.
then I'm out.
Yeah, you're out.
I have one left. Don't all these guys have like 2 left?
I'm tracking these guys. They'll
Okay.
be doing some more combating.
I want to wait until they're done and then
Yeah.
Okay.
act.
I guess I can go ahead and finish off that guy.
So your boys in blue are doing really well. So this guy right here,
Did we find out how much armor they had, or do we not know?
you don't know.
We don't know.
They are wearing some manner of like body armor.
Okay.
They have nothing on their heads, but you have trouble telling. They just have this kind of chunky outfits. Otherwise,
Sure.
that some parts of it are cloth and parts of it aren't. And, yeah.
They're chunky boys.
So I think
Big old chunky
we
boys.
swung
And
up there,
chunky.
we spin around down to the ground, we're low on one knee, quick load that 6-shooter, and we're gonna whip out, we whip out my not their special long gun, my good old trusty
Alright.
trusty gun.
Bessie.
I'll
Yeah,
take some
or whoever her name is.
I'll take some shots at this man right here.
Cool.
Should I go big?
Should you go big mode?
Go big man?
I feel like going medium will probably kill him.
Yeah, let's just
Yeah.
go. Well, and I forgot there's actually a DC for switching to the rifle and benefit. So we're gonna go medium. We're gonna go medium. Yeah. Because that'll still be. Oh my goodness. Yeah,
And then who's the other one?
18
Blue.
and- Yeah, we'll do it.
Okay.
I don't know how.
Yeah, I don't know how you did that either.
Swag.
I changed. I realized I could use the character a lot more optimally than I was. I learned from Jenny.
Hooray!
Hooray! It's rolling hot.
Woo!
All right.
Hey Elliot,
Yeah.
I got 29.
Hooray! So,
All right.
So what were you doing exactly?
Oh, I was doing this one. No,
But did you call a shot? I'm sorry.
yeah. I'm doing the where is it? Headshots.
Headshots
right here.
Yeah, non-lethal headshots. So you're
Perfect.
shooting at.
Well, I mean,
Is there
they
such a
could
thing?
be lethal.
there are non-lethal headshots, but it's usually considered with like blunt.
Exactly
yeah, I
what
mean-
he did to what's her name?
Oh, sure.
Isabell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like that.
It
But no, I mean
deflecting off the
it's
skull.
it's multi-attack with my rifle.
Yeah.
So we are at it's 2. It's a crack.
So, yeah. So you shoot down at this guy.
It's 18.
3 is going to try. No, he's not gonna. I was distracted,
Do it-
but
do
it
whatever
still
you
matters. Okay. I mean, he's not gonna beat that. I don't know
Yeah.
that he mathematically can beat that. He didn't beat it.
Hooray!
Yeah.
You got a
He
20
could,
what?
He didn't.
9.
29. Yeah, he didn't beat it. He did.
It's
He
like- it's
made
like,
a good
can-
showing,
can he
but
beat it
he
even?
did not beat it. So, how much damage did you do there?
18.
18. So you shot at Mr. 3 here, and so yeah, he's slipping down the grade, the newly formed grade of the ship, and you wheel around, kind of leaning on this corner here, just, and you see his head snap, and he falls down. I'm sorry. Tell me again how much damage you did.
18.
18, because I definitely just wrote 18 as his health total, which is not accurate at all. So yeah, he's still up, but barely. He's like crawling around on the ground.
Yeah, if it was
He needs
yeah.
another
It's
dart.
17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he needs another
That
dart.
was an act. I need to
He needs.
upgrade my handgun.
He looks a whole lot like maybe exactly one dart would kill him.
Okay, cool.
Kill stealing Cornelius.
Yes.
Which
Yeah.
guy was just
Finally, it's my time.
Which guy were you shooting at?
3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Handless. Dark
Handless
guy.
McGee. So let's see. 18 divided by 3. Someone want to throw me out of the 6? Yeah. Okay, so he's on the ground. Cool.
It's the math sound.
Just did 3 wounds to him.
Yeah. So, meanwhile, while.
I mean,
While.
It's like it just goes down. The
The
camera like goes back and then goes down and like shoves it to the side. And...
No, meanwhile, man who you chinned is going to try to, like, rear back and get his submachine gun on you and just pull the trigger at very short range.
Okay.
So,
I don't have energy, so what can I do?
yeah. Nothing.
Okay.
If you have no energy, you can do passive resistance, and that's it.
I have.
Unless someone else wants to react for you.
No, I can't. But if I may,
Yeah.
I did put in ranged attacks when within reach of an active melee opponent for a +5 DC.
Ah. It makes sense. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's hard. It's an
'Cause
unwieldy gun.
He can like
yeah.
kinda, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like a gun and it's unwieldy. So his SMG
Thank you, James.
goes up
Thank
to
you
a
for the
DC of
situation.
5 from 0. So he is going to make.
Oof.
So that puts it down to a 6 because he has 2 wounds on his chin because you did a good job. So that's a 6, but then his SMG is that, and then
I do have armor.
Yeah, so yeah, your armor will subtract from damage.
Okay.
And then he has that on top. Yeah, he makes. So he whips around on you and he shoots several bullets, and most of them just go flying off into nothing because it's hard to shoot at that close of range. But one of them does wing you along the side. It does 8 damage minus whatever your
2
damage reduction is, so that it's down to 6. So you take 2 wounds or 2 points in a gunshot wound, right? Because it's divided by 3.
So it is. What makes it a wound?
6 or more
6 or more.
6 or
because
more,
so it was just on the line.
Yes, yeah.
So I had 1 wound.
with 2 ranks.
With 2 ranks, yeah.
That dog is
Yes.
the best.
Oh, the very best one. Look at him.
Yes.
Oh. Oliver, did I tell you that Vicky was very happy to hear that you got to be in the video? It's very nice. It's very nice.
He's gonna be famous.
He's a good boy.
That's like doubling our viewership.
Yeah, right
at
there.
least.
He has an Instagram that has way more followers
yeah.
than us, like by a lot.
Oh,
You should use it and be like, hey guys, I'm in a video.
Yeah.
So I follow Ollie, and I
Yeah.
didn't know you had Instagram.
Oh no, we don't even have an Instagram. I meant
Oh.
like subscribers for our YouTube is like
Oh.
massively outstripped by the goodness of the boy.
And
He's
his
such a
little
good
beard.
boy.
I
Yes.
bet you at least multiply my followers by 10.
Yeah.
How do you get a rank 1 wound?
You don't.
There we go.
Um,
that answers.
You only get a
everything.
rank 1 wound if you get 2 ranks in a wound and then someone heals 1 rank off of you. That's the
Boom.
only way it can happen.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I was just like, this is the minimum wound.
how
did we
how
need-
would I? How? Yeah. So swag. All right. You guys have never seen good old Parks and Rec.
I don't remember that reference.
What are you doing?
Don't worry about it. Okay. So Black 1. Where's Black 1? Okay. So they're all running low on some energy, but do any other players have energy?
I have an energy, but I was waiting until the end of the round.
Oh, okay.
Just because if anybody else was going to be shooting at me, I wanted to have my hold the line up for as long as possible before I
Well-
punched someone again.
You're like,
Good idea.
you're hearing, you're like, boom, 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 wait, they're reloading, smack.
Exactly.
Superman punch.
So, yeah. Alright. This, he has to beat a. That's a fail. That's a success. Okay. You hear the guns resounding off of the starboard side. And then you hear some sort of horrible tearing of metal up over the grade of the ship.
No.
Definitely my
it's-
ex-wife.
No, it's off of the ship. Someone hit something, which is really great. Some bullets hit something. So that's their energy spent. It's 2 and 4. 2 and 4. And 4. Okay. Who else still has energy up? This guy is gonna try to just push you off of his pod. And that's just a DC 5 action.
He gets to show up halfway through and then get full energy.
That's the game. That's why you fight in waves. So he's able to push you off, then he gets out on the deck, and he tries to pull this guy off of his friend. 5 for that, and then he's able to run over and push this guy off of his friend. And now they're in combat, so... Yeah, so he pushes this guy off of his friend, and the Ouroboros guy just pulls up his rifle, who's... Oh wait, no, he doesn't have his rifle, because you have his rifle. That's the guy whose rifle you took. So he just pulls his...
no.
So he just pulls his sidearm, and just, like, he gets knocked back and just...
Oh, good.
puts his, and,
Respect.
The other
he
rifle
hits
is
him.
like musket length. Like it's real.
That'd be
long.
hard to use
Yeah.
in these quarters.
But you remember they have a quick switch functionality. There's a functionality that just like
it just
brings the
folds.
muzzle back in, and then it's just like a submachine or like a
Telescopes.
yeah, just because you
Yeah,
know
that's just
barrels totally
very-
work
I
that
sure
way.
bet that doesn't
It
affect
totally,
the bullet
absolutely-
trajectory. at
Don't
all.
you know that every long gun functions this way in modern day?
Sure.
Yeah.
What does
so,
that turn it into when it does that?
An Autobot.
Autobots roll out.
Get out.
No, it comes back and it either is a carbine or it can switch into fully automatic. These are very nice guns.
I love it.
I'm being
Okay,
very
so-
large and
so,
noticeable down
yep.
here, and nobody's shooting at me, and I'm
Well, they're all
offended.
like locked in combat. These guys are all locked in
I suppose
combat.
that's fair.
And now this one, the problem is that one has spent all of his energy for the round. So we're at the round. Everything wipes, and we reset.
I want to punch the
get all my
guy.
health back?
I had one
No,
energy
no,
left.
no.
Oh, okay.
I have one
Uh,
energy left.
You do have one energy left.
I want
You
to
can
punch
use
the
it,
guy
yeah.
that I tried to punch at the very beginning and missed because I
All
didn't
right.
enjoy that.
Didn't enjoy the missing part of
Yeah.
that
And I'm
experience.
gonna.
Is that this guy?
Throat slamming.
Yes, I believe that it was that.
Yes.
that guy.
Just grab his neck and slam him on the
Neck.
ground.
Special delivery for gold 1.
Okay, so
Here, hold this.
25.
Stick of
You
dynamite.
calling shots?
No, but I am gonna tase him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do it.
So 25 to hit.
Gold 1, 25 to hit. Gold is gonna try to duck and weave.
He has no energy.
Oh wait, he has no energy. You're right.
Thank you.
I reset the energies, but you're right. So how much damage does he take?
It's 8, and he's tased, and I believe we decided that lasts for a minute. I think,
Tased.
or maybe I don't remember.
I thought it was 5
I
minutes.
thought it was a minute.
That sounds right to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's like you.
Which isn't that a long time in combat?
How
long is
long
the
are-
round?
yeah,
the
how
round
long
is
rounds?
roughly 30 seconds.
It's like 2 rounds
Okay.
Yeah.
of being tased.
The reason a round is 30 seconds is because
We have 3 energy per round.
yeah, an energy is like an action, and an
Very
action
cool.
is 7 odd seconds, and I guess 21 seconds. But I don't care to deal with 21 seconds. I would like to deal with 30 seconds.
It's almost like you could make it 10 seconds.
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
Yeah, you could do that. Sure.
I'm just saying.
You
if
can
we're
do
gonna
more
divide
with an
30
energy,
by
yeah.
10,
I thought it was a joke that it wasn't for a second until you said
it's
that. I was
like, wait.
That's so
30 by 3 is-
at the top of the round, who is on deck? You're on deck.
I'm literally
You're
on the
you're
deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're all like kind of tossing about and trying
What's
to
on
figure
deck?
out what to do, and coming up over the horizon line of the top of the starboard side, you see a big black shape just go screaming up into the air. And you, because you have done a very good
Boy,
perception
I'd
check
love to assess it.
on this. Oh, you would like to assess it?
Yeah.
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay.
Does that take an energy?
Should I do a perception
Yes.
check at some point?
Yeah. Just go ahead and roll.
Okay, time, lead, insight.
Timely insight. Timely
Okay.
insight.
Something we never thought we would chance in our lives.
So I'm assessing the ship.
Yeah.
Scientific prodigy.
No.
Okay. Ingenious.
Yes.
Encyclopedic knowledge.
Yes.
Mid-level, but no.
No.
Timely insight.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, 3, 4, 5, 10, 12.
12. You don't know that if you hadn't seen this ship recently, you would recognize it or not. But you have seen this ship recently, and so
Okay.
you recognize it. This is Isabell von der Tare's ship
Sure,
going
sure.
screaming up into the air, but there's smoke pouring off of one of the engines.
So she didn't quite fix it yet?
Well, it's the other engine.
Oh.
Someone below decks was shooting a big gun at him.
I see.
Shooting a big gun about it, and
About it.
and so she's like kind of limping, but she's like gone into this pattern that has put her into the blind spot above the boat. You know, the guns are all along the sides, and they cannot shoot directly up, and even if they could, there would still be a channel in the middle where you can't shoot.
So, sort of part of the assessment, being on the port side,
Yeah.
looking down,
Yeah.
why are we tilty?
you were tilty as a defensive maneuver. Basically,
Okay.
she was coming in on your starboard side, so they're like,
Sure,
"Hey,
sure.
lift the guns
So
so
there's
that we
not
can shoot at her."
something like dragging us
Oh, no,
down
no,
on
no,
the
no,
side or
no,
anything?
yeah.
Okay.
It's the space
Alright.
dragon.
There's something dragging you down.
Well, currently, yes.
Hi, friend.
Is he like dangling off the side?
Dangling, mangling, and strangling. Yeah.
Can I try and? I mean, I'm not gonna do it.
Sometimes
I'm
you
weak
just
as
gotta
hell.
let go,
Is
man.
this worth your energy?
You already used one to
Mr.
assess.
How precarious is this?
He's already tried. He feels like he has to finish.
You would give him a 50-50 shot.
If I just let him
of just
go, is
letting
he
him
gonna fall?
Yeah.
Pirates, pirates, pirates. This is our ship.
He's
Jimmy
not
will
gonna
never
fight
look at you
anyway.
the
He's
same
like
way.
horribly injured, right?
Well, that was rather utilitarian.
Man,
of
Jenny's
him.
been really horribly injured
Drag him at him.
sometimes.
Gonna try and.
I've always been on my feet.
I'm gonna
That's
try and
good.
get him into like just this more stable position so he doesn't fall to his death.
You're never gonna be the pirate captain.
He's already the captain.
Maybe I will be because
be a
I
different
save
kind.
the people who work for me rather than letting them die and everyone sees it. So I'm gonna do my best.
Remember, this is a kids show.
It's
I
not.
once again
Brain
have
matter.
almost nothing to add.
Great.
Let's see if this universe rewards good behavior.
That was a 3. So that's a -4.
So you are not able to move him really much at
In
all.
fact, you
gotta
pull his grip
straggle.
off the edge to save him and then drop it.
I
and
just
he
like
dies.
grab his lapel and pull the coat, and then he
Robert,
slips out of the coat.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no!
But the point is, people saw you
I
try.
had to try. No! No!
Ooh, ooh,
That's me.
dart that guy. Dart
Which
that
guy?
guy.
Which the guy that he?
Oh, the guy who's
Dart the guy who's
almost dead.
Yeah, who's got one
I
health
mean,
left.
So
dart.
I don't have to waste
That was my
energy
first
doing
action, so I don't want to, jump on it and do another
No,
action.
do it.
Do
I
it.
shoot him with a dart.
Make it all part of the one action. Make it all part of the one action. Just
No,
push it
I
in.
just-
No, no.
I mean, he
stop.
doesn't want to put a -4 on that.
I shed a single tear for the loss of this great comrade, Blue Number 5.
He is
need
not
to roll for
falling. He hasn't,
He
didn't
hasn't fallen
fall.
off
He
yet.
still
Still
gets
there.
to roll. He has
Still there.
50%
I
chance.
come up to you at the end of the fight. I'm
but
like,
you
hey,
let go.
pretending to save that guy and getting his coat. That was pretty good.
it's a nice coat.
You let him go, and he does slide off. You turn to like lift your gun, and you hear him.
I just go, I'm sorry.
Fine, it builds character.
Yeah, and shoot that guy with a dart.
So he got yeeted.
This is a revenge killing now.
Same roll, -5.
Swap 'em.
So I will shoot him with my gun, which -5 is gonna be to
See your point.
7.
He's not rolling with a plus
11,
24.
6.
Yeah,
6.
6 on this guy.
Yes.
Who is horribly injured, probably like barely able to even move.
True. So he's gold 3, which means he's currently got 10 ranks of wounds on him.
Uh-huh.
He is going to try to resist,
What a
but he
good
has 10 ranks of wounds on him.
Rangs of
Rang
wounds.
wounds.
Rang wounds.
Crab-
You describe
Crab rank wound.
what does
Delicious.
mean. It's probably just kind of like he sees me shooting and tries to roll out of the way.
Okay,
That's
so he
not
is going
time
to
for
try and
Aaron,
move.
if there ever was
Yeah.
one.
Is he trying to move out of the way, or is he trying to soak it?
-5. Oh wait, that's a 5. He rolled a 5. Oh, okay.
With
So
-10.
5 minus
negative
10.
10. Yeah, but he
But also
has
plus stuff,
He has
probably.
plus stuff.
So he's at -5
Where did
plus
you shoot?
stuff.
No, he's at +5. That's
Wherever I
positive.
could find an opening.
Got it.
That's positive 5.
It's a dart,
Minus
so I
10.
kind of have to just
Minus
avoid.
10 is -5.
plus stuff.
Plating.
Plus stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does that overcome a what'd you roll 6?
If we all stopped saying numbers, I bet the DM could calculate it a lot better.
It's
I
a
probably
narrator.
This is more
Sorry,
fun.
I bet the narrator could calculate it a lot
Narrators
better.
don't do math. So
23.
you whip around and shoot at him, and he's able to dive onto the deck
No.
and tumble. And the dart goes above him. But he's prone. But I mean, he's not. He's just trying to make it through the day, really.
Let's just leave
He's
him.
not doing a good job of
Let's
that.
just leave him walking around and see what
My-
happens.
my
to him.
eyes-
6 and 5 face off.
My eyes were clouded with tears from the loss of Blue Number 5,
Obviously.
so I couldn't quite hit him.
So gold 5 takes some more damage because, of course, he does. Yeah. Oh no.
Cold 5 is the guy that I punched in the face. The second guy.
Yeah.
that I
He
punched
went
in
up
the
and
face.
rolled like they're facing off, and now this they're like in close quarters combat.
You're gonna have to start being more specific.
Yeah, because you're doing a lot of that. And so he's down
The
there.
non-concussed.
Yes.
You guys got that, right? You good?
I've been doing so well so far.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's almost like it'd be the same if
Fantastic.
you weren't here. Technically, you have more kills than any of us.
So,
any
Got the
who's
guy.
active?
How did you know about the genocide?
I
Oh no!
think I can
Never
strike
mind.
2 opponents very easily.
Okay.
So I am going to take out 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna do them both with your shotgun.
Yes. Okay.
That's,
-1
-1.
to my 19, so it's an 18.
18. And that is
So I'm starting at 19.
So
is
you
kind
were
of my
doing,
this.
striking 2 opponents. For
10,
for
and
base
then
damage.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then also
What is my other thing?
base DC is 5, right?
Of that
it's
weapon,
15.
yeah.
Yeah.
So 15 DC, 18 roll.
Yep. You make so. Jimmy whips around, sees
Oh,
this
no,
guy
that's-
dodging.
Yeah, that's your
Um,
hunting check, right? So it's 0.
This is 0.
Oh, cool.
But it's
Still
not
works.
H
Yeah.
growth, yeah.
So
Easy.
you whip around and shoot at these guys. They're going to save, not going to, but they're going to try to save their own lives, being that they are human beings.
Sounds silly.
Yeah.
Things that we need to not forget. These are people. That one fails. That one fails.
These,
All right.
these human beings failed.
So, those two offed. You're gonna start getting achievements for being a cold-blooded killer. So
Jimmy already knew that about himself.
A blue-collared killer?
blue-collar killer.
Oh
Yeah. So,
And I get the named an achievement achievement?
yeah.
Oh, cool.
What do you get to use for that? Skins?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
You get really, really sick cosmetics, actually.
Get my Paddington Bear outfit.
Wow, there's so many layers there.
Oh my god!
I'm just like, oh.
Oh, he's a genius!
Bright boy.
You already have the hat and the.
Where did you find this guy? I want one.
Tinder.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't understand this.
Sponsor our show, Tinder.
This episode brought to you.
By Paddington 3.
Not sponsored.
That's it.
Not yet.
All right. So,
Even nerds need to get money.
another pod lands right there in front of good old Friendy, and he's gonna try to get out. All right,
What's your name now?
good old Friendy. Meanwhile, you hear her ship is getting closer, and you start to hear the thrash death metal that is the calling card of Isabell von der Tare. And she's comes in low over the deck of the ship, so she's hanging over the ship, and the bay door opens.
Is there actual music playing?
Oh yeah, no.
I feel like Jimmy should also get a plus for the music if she does.
Oh wait, what? Why you?
Just because that's kind of my jam. I feel like
Okay,
I'm,
sure. It's just into it. Into it. +2.
Yeah, I'm a mechanic. I like the heavy metal. Yeah. It's like
So
my
so there's
theme.
this thrash metal playing, and the bay doors on on the bottom of the ship open up, and several things drop out onto the deck.
I don't like that.
Do you
Does it-
expect it?
I mean, I'm looking.
Does
You're
it look
looking?
like the C4?
No, it's much smaller. It's roughly this big.
Ah,
Is it a pod?
Is it a pod?
there are multiple
It's a
pods.
pod.
Is she
Does
giving
it-
us
Does it have a warning not to lick it?
It's got stripes on it,
That's unlickable.
and it's not yellow and black like your unlickable one. It's blue and black.
So what do I think from that?
Yeah.
What do I? Can I assess that?
You can absolutely roll for it.
You.
Does this take energy?
Yes.
Maybe just run away. Maybe just run away.
So it's
Where is this in relation to me?
Yeah,
exactly.
That's a good
let's
question.
mark it.
Ow, ow, ow.
It's important.
I don't remember what I used to
Go
evaluate.
right there.
So I'm gonna need some
Palm.
yes nos real quick here.
Okay.
Blue collar,
Yeah.
sound of a gun,
No.
mechanic.
Yes.
We just got this ship and they're all destroying it.
That's gonna take ship material to make the thing.
And then do I get my juice?
No.
Well, then I got.
Take half of it.
Okay, so I get.
It does.
one.
It does make you calm
Plus
enough to
one.
think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then not two. So that's a 13. And I would like to add that I'm now an expert in pods. Since I sold one.
Just roll your dice.
You already did.
Oh, okay, so total
13.
what?
That was a
13
13.
Total 13. So you're looking at it, you think that it is definitely in line with the unlickable one, you obviously. You don't get much more off of it besides that it seems to have, unlike your unlickable one, it has some quick deploy mechanisms on it that are more akin to the railgun pods than they are to your unlickable pod.
Okay.
Know what I'm saying? So the unlickable pod that you have has some quick deploy mechanisms on it, but they are like a whole round's worth of function, right?
This is gonna be fast.
But that one is going to be faster, right? Not like
So
it's not
this
quite as
big.
fast, but yeah.
Would it appear to have like rooted into the ground, or did it just land?
It landed and like spiked into the.
Okay,
into
so
the
I
thing.
probably can't wrench it free.
I mean, you
because
can
I'm
go for it.
weak
So,
as
yeah.
shit.
I mean, you are weak, yeah.
So there's still a ship here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Jimmy is going to go behind the ship.
Sure.
I
and
will say,
scream, unlickable!
I will say, somebody stronger, perhaps maybe somebody with a blue collar background, might be more successful at wrenching it out of the ground and
Or
eating
just
it
a
off.
very large blue shield.
I'm downstairs.
You could move.
I don't even know it landed. I'm downstairs.
Someone could tell her.
I don't metagame over here on the side of the table. Thank you
that's
very much.
fair.
All right, I'll try to rip it
So
up.
you hear unlickable shouted.
He did just say that. He did.
But you don't know what that means, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, Jenny would absolutely do that, but like, I am I'm far away.
And
right?
you're also actively engaged in combat.
Yeah, there's
So,
it's,
I
it's
have-
not
makes
realistic.
sense.
I have one energy left, so if I fail this, then I'm just on top of this
Yeah.
thing.
And God, what a cool way to die.
All right. Jimmy's gonna pop a blue. Can I have to roll for that?
You're already juiced.
Oh.
You're already juiced. So
I
let me think
know.
about that a second.
Whoa.
Time to OD.
Yeah.
So a blue is a pill, right?
Yes.
Let him have
Is
it. Let him
yeah,
have it.
no, yeah. If you do, you're gonna get ill
Oh.
in a little while. Not immediately. Immediately, you're gonna
brogging.
feel really good.
You're gonna brog real hard.
But you're gonna get ill.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna lose your lunch
Can
eventually.
a blue just give me another energy?
No, absolutely not.
All
Break the game right here. Like,
Okay.
With street drugs.
Well, why not? This is my
go
character
for it. Yeah,
arc.
yeah.
Yeah.
I pop a blue, so I now have juice in blue.
I love that if this doesn't work, I have killed your character with my dumb idea.
You might as well die blue sky.
And I am
Yeah.
going to, instead of hiding back here, that he
That's
thought
great.
about doing,
Thanks.
and
Yeah.
then he was thinking, but what would Jenny do? So he ran towards the thing and yelled, unlickable! Alright, so if I add up this stuff, I get my blue collar, I get son of a gun,
What, are you doing anything?
I get, do I get my close quarters
I've
combat?
got to ask you questions.
No. This is just a deadlift out of the ground. You're just like grabbing an object and lifting it up out of
Do
the
I get my
ground.
robot hand?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you take
Yeah.
that like twice. You take it more than
Yeah, yeah,
Do I
definitely.
get my armored coveralls?
No, not at all.
You could wake them in there.
That'll,
and
that'll
scoop.
help you in the bloodbath.
When it starts to
come.
gore you.
Yeah. He just
And
starts.
honestly,
Come on!
if it needs substance, like,
Yeah.
to form,
Alright,
maybe even
21.
just yanking it up is enough to stop it from going off.
21.
Then it
21.
uses Jimmy.
All right, so you're able to get your hands in under it, and it is moving. Like it's its blades are like shifting. It's so your hands are like in there, and you feel your metal hand like start to get pinched pretty bad. But you're like, okay, here we go, and you just like deadlift up, and
Just let it cut him.
you're
Straight
able to
back.
pull it up just a bit, and you feel it starting to turn, and like it's like trying to pull itself back down. And you, since you're watching this, obviously, you can see that like it's got like roots going down into the ship that are out of some sort of alloy, and they're like going out.
Ooh, I hate this.
And they're starting to like spread under the deck, and you can
could lick
see the
it.
deck starting to convulse.
It says not to.
Ah! Who knows what happens when you lick it? We gotta know.
You're high. Do it.
Well, he's the only one that has never been tempted to do it. He
Oh
thinks
no!
it's weird.
Why is that canon?
You've got a blue in your mouth. You don't have any.
Yeah.
So you take 4 damage in your hands.
Okay.
It is not a wound, but you get like these are slicey blades and they're slicey your hands.
That
And
makes
they're
sense.
slicey your
Is
hand.
Yeah.
he preventing it from working?
It is trying to function, and you hear a horrible grinding sound.
Nice.
But and the roots are now starting to like sprout anew
Jenny!
and like reach down into the hull and like reach out over the deck and like trying to do all this stuff. Meanwhile,
I am screaming Jenny now.
yes, Jenny, come on, help me.
Okay.
So
We do have comms too. You
Yeah.
can like scream into comms.
I don't know if you're gonna.
I'm
you're
assuming
gonna
that
act.
this on.
Oh, they are.
Please do.
you want me to do
I've
that.
already acted twice, so
Yeah.
Okay.
I
A
have
little
not
bit.
acted at all, and I'd like to use. I mean, we'll say I'll just abandon all of my little friends down here below decks, and I'll just use all 3 of my energy, however you deem it appropriate, to. And I'm gonna run up to him where he's like grabbing it and just teeing it up perfectly for me, and shield bash and weighing it
it
off
away.
the side
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
ship.
So you okay? All right. So do one thing for me here.
It's T-ball.
You're gonna burst through this door, and this door is closed
Okay.
into from the gun deck into the galley. So he's not expecting you to burst through the door. Just roll for me, like just brute
Door
force,
busting.
like a shield bash.
Okay.
This is not like you're doing kind of multiple things here, and that's fine.
12.
Yeah. So you come in and you hit him, and he goes tumbling backwards and hits the quartermaster, and they tumble into it. And then you come back up the stairs, and he starts to sprint across the deck. So you are over here, and you start to run.
Whoa.
All right, so you're gonna roll. You need to be acting simultaneously
Okay.
if you're gonna act.
So the pods and things. You said 3 of them came out, right?
So a pod came down, and then some other stuff fell out.
Other stuff.
Yes, but you haven't gotten a sense of what it is.
Where is Isabell?
Isabell is not visible.
Okay. Because if she was gonna drop in down here with it, I was thinking we just give up this ruined ship, and I'd call in the comms. Everyone, now we take Isabel's ship.
Now
Screw all these
Honestly,
people.
that's a vibe.
Right?
He pays for
It's
this.
a way sicker ship, though.
It's got no guns on it.
Never mind.
Is
Never
it?
mind.
It's
It's
Yeah.
got no
small.
guns on it.
I thought it would be cool
No
because
guns?
it was
I'm
Isabel's
out.
ship, and I thought Isabel would have a cool ship. Okay.
I'm sure
She
she
does have a cool ship. It's just not a gunship.
Yeah.
This is a
She's not an assault person. She's an operator.
Anyway,
Okay. Fine.
Her ship
I-
says Ninja Commando.
Okay. And do I see anything else? It dropped out. If I look up in the opening from there, is there anything else that I
Just
can
darkness.
see? It's just darkness
Yeah.
in there.
Is my
Okay.
hatchet still like embedded in the side of the ship?
It went in the turbine.
It went in the turbine.
How-
It's
how
it's
many-
been annihilated.
How thick and how? I'm not very far
Yeah.
away.
That's right,
How
that's
many
right.
of these like we're branching arms, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're taking root, hitting into the ship.
Mhm.
How many of those are out there?
3 major ones.
3 major ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna shoot at them. All right, do it.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 20,
Yeah.
and I've used all of my energy to do
Great.
this.
So I'm gonna say 2 of those energy went to just getting up here on time, but the other you get the +5 off of the 3rd energy.
Okay.
So you come in and you just drop your shoulder and come like just careening into this thing and push it pretty far back. I mean, it's like stapled to the ground still. So you're able to like lay it sideways.
So he's shooting first,
Yeah,
and if he did that first, and if he were to sever some of the,
we'll get there.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Corn, are you doing anything?
I mean, I would probably, seeing no other things I'm good at,
Mhm.
I would probably rush over with my big game scalpel and try and cut some of these tendrils.
All right,
So,
go for it.
Big game scalpel.
yes.
we didn't get
That's
a
not really a
warranty.
Big
Yeah.
oof.
They didn't actually.
Big
do it
oof for,
yet, so
it's
they
gonna be a
still
big
owe us
oof for
shit.
me,
Big
dog.
oof for me.
I want a fervent added to this.
Sure, but I still think it's a pretty big oof.
Fairly oofy as things go. That's definitely not more than 0.
All right, then you don't make. You start to like hack at these things, but your blade
Unless
is like,
I get right in the vitals, which kind of makes no
What
sense.
about, is that a -5 base DC?
It is a light weapon, a short
Dang it.
sword, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Small knife is
I mean, for someone else it might be a small
Yeah.
knife, but for me it's not.
Yeah.
So your blade is like
Short
glancing
sword.
off of these like alloy roots. These roots that like are made out of big sheets of metal. Yeah. What'd you roll?
24.
Yeah.
I'm going for striking 3 opponents.
Okay.
So-
so
Yeah.
so
Which is a plus 20 DC, so you beat the DC, and it does what? Plus.
Plus 0.
it's
Oh,
just
right,
ability
okay.
to strike 3 opponents.
So
Just
your
ability
base-
to hit
so
So
your
everybody.
base
8 damage to each,
Right.
because it's the pistol. Yeah.
So
They
you
have health, which
you're
they
able
probably
to shoot at the roots,
23,
and
but yes.
one of them you cut almost in half, so it's like barely holding on. The other one you sever.
Nice.
The third one was right in front of you, so the bullet just buries in it, and it's hard to tell what exactly
Oh,
happened. there.
okay. Okay. I'll take it.
So there's this horrible further grinding as this machine keeps not doing what it's supposed to do. Since we've resolved this stack, the other objects that fell go off, and it's just a huge plume of white smoke
Classic.
coming off of 3
Well, that's how
places,
it's
and it
supposed
just
to
becomes a big block of smoke sitting right here.
She's gonna
If the-
mess us up.
So if the ship
Yeah.
is moving,
Yeah.
how long would it actually stay?
It won't stay for very long, but she doesn't need it to.
Is that who I think it is?
No, that's just another pod has landed.
It's a pod.
Not a distro pod.
It's a Red
another
Raider.
Red Raider. Yeah, Red Sea Raider has landed. So it's on you, Boogaloo.
So these ships, when they land,
Yeah.
like if there's, if you were to get in them, could you just reverse and then reverse engine?
They don't do that.
They don't do that. do they? They're just in there now.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they can pry them loose and then reuse them, sure, but they cannot reverse themselves out of the ship.
Okay.
No.
Hey man.
These guys are gangsters.
They're probably built
They're
specifically
real
to not
gangster.
do that.
Yeah,
As
they're-
much as possible.
They've got barbs.
Yeah, barbed.
So you pull out and you can't do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So. I think this is
It's up
a
to you.
dive into the smoke and head towards the friends over there.
You have firm grip. You could try to yank it out of the ground.
Exactly. I think that this is you doing multiple things.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna run over there and try to assist with the action. Now we're doing a team. Everyone's arm wrestling this thing out of the ground.
The
But,
end of Guardians.
Because she gave me smoke to hide it, I'm gonna pull it Now You See Me and just vanish into the smoke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that help us get rid of the
It-
scary
it-
unlickable thing?
It will not help you move the pod.
But it helps me not get shot.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe let's roll twice then, so we don't have.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm
yeah.
adding Now You See Me to
Yeah.
my arm.
Yeah. Doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you don't see my firm grip.
This just rips my hand off.
Good. You all lift. I'll oversee the work.
Yes.
With my
middle manager.
mid-level
Middle manager. so you
Vanish.
slip into the smoke.
Change direction a few times, you know.
It's more like this.
Oh,
So, can you describe as I arrive, sliding in here, and I come right up at it, and there, Jimmy's what does this thing look like? Is it the top of it like an open mason jar? What is this thing?
Yes, all tech in this is like an open mason jar.
You like that?
Yeah, no. So it's got these 4 flaps that come from this base, right?
Okay.
And the 4 flaps kind of come to a point, and that's what goes into the ground. And so those 4 flaps are now open, and a whole bunch of black tendrils are trying
Yeah.
to dig into the floor, into
Okay.
the deck.
I think we slide in, just, as I'm moving past, I can pass them. I get a view of the taproots, so I'll just rattle off some multi-shots here.
Cool.
putting several bullets into the taproots at the bottom.
Yes, I'm just sliding around shooting the taproots.
Pow,
Bang,
pow,
bang,
pow,
bang.
pow, pow. 14
And-
damage,
Yeah.
You did
sure.
14 damage.
but it's not a person, so it
Yeah.
probably doesn't have health.
So yeah,
Right.
but you're disassembling it. It's
Yes.
coming apart further. And meanwhile, these 2 guys see you all running into the smoke, or they saw you grouped up, and then the smoke came, and then they saw him running in. Well, they didn't see you running.
They didn't
You did,
see-
yeah, no, but they see, and they're just firing off shots blindly into the thing.
Okay.
I'm going to say, of the 4 of you, there are 4 people there. I need an 8-sided dice. Do we have an 8-sided dice?
No, go away.
I am also small. That one's 8-sided.
This one's 8-sided.
You could roll, what's his name?
Nuru. Nuru, tell me the truth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, Jenny.
Statistically, it makes sense.
Yeah.
She's wide.
Jenny, you get hit for.
Can she have their shield on her back?
No, you get hit for 6 damage.
Okay.
The damage is halved because they're shooting at long range with a shotgun blindly.
So I have 2 tactical armor,
Yeah.
1 for built like a tank, and then 3 for my shield
So
for damage reduction.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say,
right?
yeah, it was on your arm last we heard.
Yeah,
Zero
I mean it
said it.
depends
She
where
has
they're
3.
shooting me.
Yeah, shooting her in the back. Yeah. So, yeah, you get hit for 3 total.
Okay.
Yeah. And the other one goes into Corn. 6 damage.
Sweet. -3 for my tactical armor.
The ship lowers above you, but you can't hardly. The ship gets louder. That's really all you can tell is because you're covered in this white smoke. It's dense and it's gonna lift very soon. You're able to shoot the roots out from under this thing, but more keep coming, and they just like keep feeding out. You hear the ship come closer, and then Jenny. Yep.
Did you keep the blue one? Did we already use it?
No, not yet.
We handed him over to the. Or no, never mind.
He has
We
the
got
blue
one.
one still.
So we could potentially put one on our ship and then use it.
That is true.
It's true.
It's at this point it seems like abandoning the ship might be.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah. So, Jenny, you feel a sharp pain around your neck. As if something is closing in, and you feel your head get pulled back, and there's a knee in your back. You start to fade out almost exactly. You may react even if you don't have energy.
Can I shove my robot knuckles in so that it can't choke me?
It is already pressing against your neck. That's what you get for not having
Okay.
energy.
Well, then can I swing my shield?
Sure, you
around
can kind of
behind
like
me?
flip, like wheel
Yeah,
around.
like that,
Yeah.
just straight back.
That is 13.
13. So you're able to swing back, and the knee releases from your back, but you feel blood like dripping down the front of your neck.
Okay.
It's not gushing like neck wounds do, but it got in pretty deep. So Jenny has kind of been pulled back this way.
Okay.
I'm correct in assuming everyone is out of energy, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm acting based on here.
One.
Okay. Do you want to act? You may act at any point as a
Save
talking
Jenny.
here. Yeah.
So space-wise, from when we used it before, how big is the railgun?
Kind of a 2x3 square. It's shorter than it is.
Yeah,
And it
so
has
yeah,
that.
like this.
It
Yeah,
has
yeah.
that
Shield.
shielding too.
Yeah, that shielding that turns with the gun.
That all
Yeah.
my friends might like to get behind right now.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, let's. Yeah,
All right. So you're gonna drop the pod.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I lick it. As I drop it.
The
I'm like,
lickable one.
Jenny!
That speeds up the.
I can do this, so I'm gonna.
I'm gonna gotta alleviate my temptation somehow. So you drop it here.
You were made for this moment.
Yeah.
So it starts to come up and in front of you, and you hear it making these horrible sounds as its roots tap into the roots of the other thing, and they start to vie for resources under the ground.
Oh, you could have started it on top of the other pod
Oh,
and had it
shit.
meet the other pod. That'd be
Uh,
wild.
Do take the pop. That the act of my coolness changes her thrash metal to Panama. Van Halen starts playing.
So meanwhile, so you
He
do
gets
that,
another
and
+3.
the turret's
Yeah.
coming up. Corn, meanwhile, is
Are we on the next round? No.
No,
That
not
was your
yet.
last minute.
You feel you hear a couple of footsteps, and then something very hard connects with your temple.
Sweet.
How would you like? You can react, but the hit has already landed. How do you want to deal with it?
Friend.
I would like to crumple.
Yeah, I mean, that's not far off.
could,
I hear what he's doing,
Yeah.
and I'll just... They're coming from here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna roll with the momentum and go...
Yeah.
You're
Rolling.
behind, like kind
Get
of up
behind
against
shields.
the prow there.
Make some space and
Yeah.
try not to fall off.
You can use sneaky weasel.
I could do it. Should I? Do I? I mean, I have no energy. Should I roll or?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Jenny got to roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just sneaky weasel.
All right.
So
So
9?
you tumble and you are able to kind of play off tumbling and tumble a little further.
Okay.
And so now you're like
So
on the prow of the
if
ship.
someone can't see me,
Yeah.
they think I'm dead.
Yeah, they think you're like right there at the very least, and probably dead. But
Yeah.
you're like able to like.
How much damage do I take?
Yeah, how much damage did I take? Teacher, you forgot the homework.
It's a topical wound. You only take 4. You take 5 because it's like.
Okay.
Um,
How about my pith helmet?
Yes.
Oh,
His
yeah.
canonical
sure,
pit.
Part of
Yeah.
my tactical armor?
Yeah.
I only
no,
take
that-
1. Yeah, I've got
-3.
So Jimmy,
I was waiting.
you feel a arm come up like around your face, like from the outside. So you feel an elbow like hit you right here, and then there's something rigid like behind your knees, and you go tumbling over the rigid
You
thing.
got
You
clotheslined?
like, yeah, basically she came up behind him, planted her foot, and then just did a clothesline over her knees.
Is she like secretly
He's broken his nose
quadruplets?
before. He knows how it
Ooh,
is.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Jimmy does not have a headlamp.
She's
for
just
armor.
acting 3 times while all of us are out of energy, I assume.
Yeah. What? So what do you want to do?
I said I don't have a headlamp, so I don't get any armor.
No, you don't.
We didn't buy you a headlamp?
We didn't have any money yet. This was it.
We
were-
spent it on
we
beer.
were gonna get
No!
money and then go back, and
Right,
now
that's
we're
true.
just
That's
here.
true.
So what do you want to do?
I mean, I want to grab the person
Okay, go ahead
that's
and roll
doing
for
that.
that.
I want to, like, I have my robot hand.
Grab
so,
at him.
Like,
Yeah.
if I can even just like dig into it, it's like
So wait, does that mean you're letting go of the thing?
I was. Yes, I guess so.
Yep.
I mean, I probably don't have a choice.
Yeah, you have been ripped away from it.
Okay.
It kind of sounded like that I was getting tripped, so I was like thinking about stabilizing.
Man, that's a difficult clothesline. Someone who's like actively, solidly attempting to deadlift like a several hundred pounds, and you're just like,
Close quarter combat.
peace.
Yes, close quarter combat.
Okay, robo hand.
Talk about a back injury.
Well, because I got 2 blues, I am starting at a 19,
Holy cow.
and so that's a 21.
So you are not able to gain a grip. So she comes in and clotheslines you, and your hands slip on what you can only assume is some like very old secondhand tactical gear. And your hands slip off and
Covered in lube.
yeah, it's the one thing she does before every combat. So you fall back this way. All right, top of the round. The smoke clears away. You hear the horrible grinding stop on both cases. The flower unfolds, and your railgun is set up. And Samson just feels at one with the universe. Here we are. And as the smoke clears away further, standing right here where the pod was, is a body of some sort, like a figure. That's the word. Figure, jeez. And it is about 8 feet tall.
It's a mech.
And it's all blue. It's like painted blue. And it's like a kind of like sagged over. And standing up in it is Elizabeth von der Tare. And her right eye has been like, you can't even see it. It's just got a whole bunch of like automatic, like a quick set cast. Like something like a foam you would spray on. And just like, it's just like stuck there. And she's just like looking down at you through her good eye. And like the one eye is just wide with rage. And the mech flips up and covers her head, and its chest is lined up with the railgun.
Does it? No. Yeah.
I would like to negotiate with Isabell von der Tare in this
Okay.
moment. No.
de-escalate and
Negotiate with.
Listen, we've already taken payment, so if you would like to take the pods, you're stealing from them, we can both leave and all be friends. And then I pull the trigger anyway. Yeah! Talk smooth, shoot smoother.
Does it look like
Trademarked.
the damage that we did to her, to the pod, does it look like it had
Yes,
any-
I'm sorry, I forgot to mention. So basically, there is like a significant like tweakiness to this mech. Like its knees are not entirely stable, and parts of its armor seem to have like enormous chunks missing, right? To like some sort of substrate. It's not like you can see her under there, but like the primary armor plating has holes in it.
Okay,
And so like it has not gotten all of the nutrients it needs to be
cool.
a good fully grown mech.
Dude, if you've got like a dead shot at her chest right now, you
Yeah.
should use all 3 of your energy right now. You're not going to get a shot like this again.
Yeah, you're right, I'm doing it.
Meanwhile, this is
I'm just
Jimmy.
I'm doing the math.
Yeah,
okay,
it's Jimmy.
So 1,
Okay.
6.
I'm gonna pull out my bottle of high proof liquor,
Yeah.
rip off a shred of my clothing,
Yeah.
and create a Molotov and just hand it to him. And
Here.
light the.
Did I get hurt? Did I get damage for that, or just get ripped away?
You got like 3 damage into your nose.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Obviously, I cannot add a lot of my stuff to the railgun,
Yeah.
but I'm going to make a case for one particular ability here and
Yeah.
see if you like it. Because I'm getting in there and I'm having to wait for like when the smoke clears, and if she's there, she's not going to stay there long.
No,
So it's like there she is. It's like a quick reaction thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm going to argue for part of quick draw.
Oh,
for,
absolutely.
Like, speed reaction.
No, I would say
Okay.
all of quick draw.
Okay,
This is
perfect,
like all
perfect.
about like
bam, reaction.
making
you know.
your choice immediately. Making
Okay.
the right choice immediately.
2,
Yeah.
all 3. All 3,
Yeah.
dump all 3, dump
Yeah.
all 3. Okay, so that is 9 plus the 3 from that is, no, that's 10, 11. I can't use my magnetic holster palm.
I would say you should add "can't let it go" as a positive.
Oh my
mod.
goodness. I mean,
How much is Can't Let It Go?
Combination of Elizabeth
one from it,
and
but yeah.
Well.
getting his favorite gun back.
Yeah, yeah.
well, did we, do I have a mod on the railgun, or are you handling that?
Yeah, I'm handling that. Don't worry
Okay,
about that.
and
Yeah.
for DC as well, you're also handling that?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so
The
I'm at-
DC is 0. Like unless she
Like it
pulls
goes
off
off,
some
yeah.
insane BS right now, you're gonna hit her.
16
Like,
plus 4. So,
yeah, it's
what is per energy add?
5.
Or beyond the additional, right? Because like
Yeah,
you started
upon-
1 to do.
Yeah,
I
1 to
think.
do and then.
So
yeah.
I'm using 3 energy.
Plus 10.
Yeah.
Jimmy
So
drinks
plus 10.
I'm at 3 energy.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's on fire.
I have rolled a 30.
30. So you're just like
Yeah!
woo! Biggest roll.
Panama!
So,
What did you say?
30!
Oh.
wait, what was that again? Boom! So you're just like, and she's like, the head comes up, and if you could see eyes widen behind a visor, you do, and you just. So she turns to try to get out of the way, right?
Mhm.
But the round just like perforates through here, and you see like plating just rip off, and she kind of goes stumbling. And takes several strides this way. So she stumbles towards you guys. So she's trying to catch herself.
Well, I have a lit thing,
Yeah, yeah.
so where do I see, like, is her head?
Her head is not exposed.
Shove it in a gap in her armor.
Go for a little
I do that?
trickle
Sure.
down.
Yeah.
Trickle down economics.
Yeah, hit her
Smash it
up
on
top and
top
let it
and
go
then
down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cascade.
If I see a chink in the armor, I will go for that.
There are
Her
several.
other
Okay,
eye.
I-
Take out her other eye.
I am going to just like shove it into the armor with
Yeah.
my fist, so it's just
Yeah.
Sweet propellant.
Oh, wait. Is this the finale? Loot, use all the pods!
We don't have them anymore.
Yeah, we only had the
Yeah,
one.
we sold
Yeah,
one.
we sold them.
so they could, but I don't
Yeah,
think
which-
they're gonna do that.
I feel like there's not much space. Also, none of the other ones are quick.
So what is
deploy.
this?
The other
It's
lickable
just-
one is.
just-
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Just shove it into
What
the
am I
Undertale and see
doing
what
here?
happens.
What is
that's true.
What is this?
I don't know that this is a weapon. It's just a
So this is more of a skill check than it is
yeah,
a weapon.
improvised explosive
I would say
device.
just beat a 10 for me and you're good.
Okay, so
What are you, you're making a thing?
Blue collar.
I handed him a Molotov,
Putting
and now he's
bottles in
smashing them
things?
up.
Son of a gun.
This
the
is
hole.
just roll me your
close quarter combat.
yeah anything
Yeah.
that is close quarters combat that doesn't
And
have to
then
do
I
with
am going
projectile.
to use my sabotage
Sure. Yeah.
and my multi-tool.
Yeah.
And my 6s for my blues. So what the crap, dude? Oh my gosh, this is like... Okay, that's 22 starting? Oh god.
You can't fail.
You can't fail.
Okay.
You didn't fail.
You did not.
So
25.
25. It's like, wouldn't it be funny if I got a 30?
So you hit her in the
Dirty
side,
30s.
and there's all this like just fire just lights up.
Where was it?
There's a chink right near her shoulder, so you get like
As she
here-
falls into me, I'm...
Yeah, just so you so she's like stumbling around, pretty messed up, but she finally gets her feet, and
I think I should have got some mid-level manager in there.
I think I should have saved a shot.
sure,
I was hoping that
take
would
it.
do
I mean,
more.
you won. Like, how much more do you need to win?
Plus
Like,
27!
So she like stumbles backwards, and then finally like seems to like get her feet. Her feet come down. They plant into the deck, and then she lunges forward.
I punch her.
You
Oh,
may
okay,
react,
I'll
yes,
punch her.
but she's
Intercept.
like a knife comes out from the small of her back,
Everyone protect the railgun!
and yeah, she's coming straight
She's
for the
coming for
railgun.
him?
Use
Okay.
corn to protect the railgun!
So, but there are shields, right?
Yes, but she has jumped up and over.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanna try to
Throw the shield my way.
like intercept her and punch her like midair.
Do it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
hard. Jeez.
I'm gonna
You're
use- I'm gonna
use more
put-
mods.
I'm gonna put, we'll say, 2 energy into this. Jenny's fight music starts up.
Yeah. What's your theme song?
Cherry bomb.
Oh yeah! Of course! Yes!
Can't stay at home, can't stay at school. Okay, I got a 31.
31. Holy cow. Okay, so
Yo!
so you come up with your pot. You're just uppercut. You're just super
Yeah.
manly. And
Trying to knock her away from Samson.
and she's coming down with her knife, and you're able to like get up under the robot helmet's chin, right? Just get right up under there, and your knuckles like just connect real clean, and you see her head snap back, but she is just so much mass moving. This thing is not light, and it starts coming. It comes down anyway on where it was heading. So she has like been disoriented a little bit, but she's like basically body dropped onto the railgun. So she's, and
So that would have done the extra energy helped me get the +5 to actually hit her. But
Yeah.
it wasn't a called shot or anything. So I just do my base damage?
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
8.
8. All right. So you hit it, and she comes down on top of the railgun, and so you are sitting behind the railgun, and there's this mech and a Jenny pile up on top of the railgun. And what do? I mean, well, I guess anybody can act.
Is she within shooting?
She's on the
So
railgun.
no. Okay.
No, yeah.
But you've used up all of your energy anyway,
Yeah.
right?
So I guess you can't act. Yeah.
Is she like aggressively on fire?
She is fairly on fire.
Okay, cool.
I would like to
It's a
take advantage of her potentially being disoriented here. I'd like to use my last energy.
To
I
throw
don't
her
necessarily.
off.
Yeah, I don't necessarily. Well, to throw her off of you so that you can shoot her again.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want to try to do damage with this, but I'd like to try and do like a shield bash. You know, sort of.
Like a shove.
Yeah, shove.
Yeah.
Do a sort of shield bash to shove her off, so
Off
that she
the
is.
front.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that she is in range of the gun.
So you're
again.
trying to
Okay.
push her like over here.
And then everyone go grab her
Like
legs.
Yeah,
That is
if
my-
that's
You
her.
want her to
then-
go
yeah.
this
Yeah,
way.
she
I
needs
know,
to
I
be within range of the gun.
Yeah.
And
This is
she
a
cannot
very
currently be shot.
like
by
riot cop thing. Like push
Yeah.
back the. Okay.
Can I add?
Okay.
Yeah, can I add like team tactics to this as
Oh
well? Because,
yeah.
Sure.
I mean,
Go
what
for
else are you gonna add it to? You're literally not doing damage to try to get her in front of my gun. Like that's team tactics right there.
Yeah.
That actually is true.
Meanwhile, I'm fairly uncomfortable with my current position,
Sure.
and I would like to creep around here and do my patented assess move.
Yeah.
Assess.
And I want to look for
Dawn Weekend.
this mech.
Yeah.
I want to look for weaknesses.
Man, it's right there.
I want to look for important, like, coolant
There it
tubes or
is.
something that could be dismantled and cause her problems.
All right, roll for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I rolled a 22.
22.
Yeah.
So you push her off, and you feel her being relatively limp. I mean, she's heavy, but she's limp. So you're pushing her off, and she is going to succeed. She rolls off the front, but you hear something fire off near your ear. You who are nearby, you see a barbed spike. Barbed spike. That's the word I'm looking for. Come up from the bottom of the railgun and lodge itself in the railgun. Anyway, what are you doing? 19. So you're looking at this thing. There seems to be a whole lot of juicy, sensitive sensors right there on the head. That seem to be really important. It does not seem to have any onboard weaponry to speak of.
Okay. That's
Besides
why she,
the thing,
grabbed a knife.
Yeah, the one thing that it has is a knife that was built into the small of the back. There's this thing that has gone off, and it's on her wrist, and it's a grappling hook, and it has hooked itself into the railgun.
Sure.
And otherwise, she has a pretty big gap, right here, that goes down into the substrate, under the armor. So you could probably, if she was shot there, pretty vulnerable. There's another one right here. There are not any exposed wires, but there are pistons in the legs that you can see.
Okay.
Or exposed coolant or anything like that. Yeah.
So if I'm right there,
Yeah.
and the barb is right here,
Yeah.
and she's right there,
Yeah.
then there's a wire going between her and the barb.
That is correct.
And I'm right there with my multi-tool.
Yep. Yeah.
Dremel pops out.
Yeah. So you're gonna try to cut the barb?
Yes, I am.
All right. So
Yes, I am.
while you are doing that, she is going to flip onto her feet and sprint towards the edge of the deck.
Can you
I
beat her
said it first.
She's reacting. She can react.
Oh,
That's very
reacting to
last.
what I'm doing. Got it.
She's
Since I haven't rolled yet, I
she's
didn't
trying
realize
to
that
beat
could
you.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So if
That
you,
is-
if you beat her, then you
I understand.
win.
you win.
Thank you, Jake.
win fools
You
horses.
beat them.
We've won
You
the
beat them.
I'm gonna
Yes.
use mechanic,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to use my hand drill
Mm-hmm.
and sabotage
Mm-hmm.
and robo hand.
Yeah.
Blue
and,
collar
Yes, and the son of a gun. I'm including those at the beginning and
and
then
juice and blues.
Yeah,
Probably-
juice and blues.
It's probably the most appropriate time to use blue collar.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
everything else has been like,
I don't know.
you're shooting him with a shotgun. How many times do you do that at your blue collar job? Now you're cutting a wire.
You did not work the job. Nate and I worked together. That blue collar has made sense to me almost every time. All right.
How many-
23.
You were not there.
How many people have you shot with a shotgun at work?
You don't know how close we were.
We'll
to
talk
it
about
happening.
it off the
Okay.
air.
It's just sorry.
No confessing.
Zero.
No confessing to felonies on the street.
Yeah.
That's, all right, so you reach up to grab the cable as it's hanging there, and she goes sprinting off towards the edge of the deck, and your Dremel tool comes close right as it comes out from between the blades, and she goes careening over the side of the deck.
You cut it. She falls.
And then all at once, the wire becomes extremely taut, and the barrel of the gun gets like pulled hard to the left. And you hear some metal bending that's not supposed to bend.
But it pivots.
It pivots when you tell it to pivot.
I tell it to pivot.
Do you react?
Doesn't have the energy.
It costs energy. So she goes tumbling off the side, and you hear something bend that it's not supposed to bend. And
We
so
can
she's
fix it. It's fine. We have a mechanic.
and she's off the edge of the deck there. I think by my count, the only one with remaining energy is you.
I have one.
Oh wait, you have one energy. Okay, what do you do? What do you two do?
Did you get it fully cut or no?
No.
No.
I will
What
try
do
to
you
cut it again.
Yeah, I mean she's dangling from it now. So.
Yeah, cut it. Cut it.
I have my stuff
would be
added up,
so
so
funny.
hopefully I can roll better than I did last time. I do not. So that would be
Well, she can't react.
21.
More taut.
21.
Yeah,
Makes it
she
easier to
can't
cut.
react this
It
time.
makes
So
it
yeah,
easier
you
to
come,
cut.
you scramble forward, and you just like come down with your hand and just, and you. It takes a couple of times because it's some sort of like Teflon cable, and it's like trying to like, and you're able to like cut through, and the thing goes whipping over the side of the thing.
Yay, we did it!
We did it! Isabell Tara's dead!
She's dead.
She's flying away in gravity somehow.
Into space. I mean, I guess.
Space gravity.
So she went off this side.
Yeah.
Move the ship. Move the ship.
Can you like tee up she's probably a robot person now, but I was gonna say tee up a sleep dart for when she inevitably comes over the side.
Boy,
with-
if I had any more sleep
Okay.
darts.
Well, there's no exposed skin.
Yeah, I'll run over there.
There's holes in the armor all over the place.
That's good.
So you come over to
Just,
the
I just
side.
want to look.
You look over the side, and you do see her falling, and the cable is like trailing behind her. But she is not too terribly far yet. She's past the guns on the side of the boat. Yeah, just blow her off.
Has she like activated turbo rocket boosters or anything?
Not
Or
yet.
She's just
Not yet.
pinwheeling.
Yeah, she's just
Okay, ragdolling down.
Mhm.
Throw something at her.
I'm not gonna hit her with a dart, cause I probably would miss.
Where is her ship?
Her ship is
Still
still
right
above you.
us.
Yeah,
Is there somebody on it?
you don't know.
No idea.
No, you know.
So,
What? You don't? How would you know?
so looking up, is there a rope or something, or did she just dead drop?
She just jumped.
Okay. Gosh.
She remembers.
She was
what happened.
very angry about all
Sure,
of this.
sure.
She also remembers what I did to her boat before.
Gosh, I mean, there's all these other people on the deck. Why would I take a bad shot at her instead of shooting that guy? I'm gonna shoot that guy
All right.
with my dart.
So you whip around. You shoot guard number 5.
Dark
Yeah.
alien.
Take him out. I would like to go for a eye gouge.
Yeah, mess him up.
For +6, I'll probably miss, but
Mess
I'll
him up,
try.
Corn.
It's a combat dart. I'm out of everything except Mighty Jill.
Oh, Corn.
No!
-2.
Switch them!
I already did.
They're not that bad. I just suck. Okay, random vitals.
The 3 is supposed to be the
Pinpoint precision. Gun. Total of 4. 10. 12. -2, 10.
10.
Which is my DC for a... I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So I should have announced, but he did react. That's why I rolled these
cool,
dice.
cool.
And he dives onto the deck. And
Hit the deck.
yeah, the shot goes above him. And then he's gonna use his last energy to return fire.
Sweet.
He shoots for yeah, he's gonna make unless you react.
I'm out.
All right. So he is shooting with a sawed-off shotgun. He does 12 damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
-3 for 9. 3 rank wound.
Wait a minute, he's shooting with a sawed-off shotgun?
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't that equivalent to a hunting one we said?
Oh, I guess we saw. I guess
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's 8 damage.
Nickel and
Oh,
diming
God.
me over here.
Alright, just saying.
So 5.
Just,
8
trying
minus
to-
3 is 5.
just a
Yeah.
fan of the rules, you know.
Yeah.
Like to follow them every
Hey.
now and then.
Oh yeah. Totally.
Respect.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah,
it's, You wanna come here?
Can
Come
you
here,
read that
guy.
number for me? My
Oh,
eyes,
getting-
best
my
dog.
eyes are a little tired.
We're getting,
Best
we're getting
dog.
progressively meaner to Elliot.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm gonna be mean back.
He's getting
He
progressively
says
meaner.
that.
Okay, so my armor is probably getting real messed up
Yeah.
because
Pretty-
it's so
Pretty
much
bad.
damage. But I'm still okay. With
Great.
No wounds.
I'm screaming in more pain than you because of what I
Okay.
heard
So
happened.
do you have energy? Do you have energy?
I am
Everyone's
out.
out. All right.
But I did cut it.
So this guy is going to.
Where are our twins?
They're making their
The
way
captain
up.
and the pilot.
They're making way downtown. so fast. Our friend there is going to shoot at Black 5 there. And he succeeds. So comes up and he's got his rifle in the short stocked version, or in the short barreled version, and he just like pop, 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 pop. This guy takes a considerable amount of damage, but he's not down yet. All right, top of the round. Isabell's ship kips off to the side extremely quickly, and like it looks like its engine's just cut off, and it falls after her on the right side of the ship. And
Boo.
yeah. So what do y'all
On the right side of the ship,
Yeah.
our crewmates use their energy to fire the guns.
They can use their energy to fire the guns. You're correct. So they shoot at the ship.
In rhythm with the death metal.
So they're able to shoot at the ship, and you hear several things go off. Corn, you're looking over the side, and you see it get peppered. Its belly gets peppered because it's like kind of breaching to the right. And you see like it get just Swiss cheesed quite a
Aim
bit.
for
Yeah.
Isabell.
They weren't there when she passed the gun ranges.
think-
I said that. Rewind in the episode.
Oh.
See that I said it.
When the guns go off, I wanted to switch to Disturbed.
All right, so anyway,
That's the reloading sound.
so what you all can act now. These guys have used their energies doing that stuff. These guys are gonna
I'm gonna fix the railgun.
come up
What?
behind.
What has? Please, someone help Bertha. Jimmy, please, Jimmy,
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's,
Jimmy.
is that me?
Yeah.
Am I in front of or behind the shield for this the big gun?
You are in front, or you're behind it. Yeah, you pushed her
behind
off.
it?
You're behind it.
Okay. And we've established that these shields for this gun are quite substantial.
Yeah. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I am going to be sitting tight behind that shield,
Using your gun. First.
waiting for Isabell to inevitably come back and then wail on her.
Cool.
So I'm sitting tight, and then yeah, I agree. You should fix the railgun.
Fix the railgun.
I'm waiting until he fixes the railgun.
Yeah.
I would love
Yeah.
to dash over and provide supervisory assistance.
Supervisor.
Yeah.
While he
Try to get
fixes that
ingenious
railgun.
running and everything.
Yeah,
Mid-level manager.
Yeah, a little bit of
I
scientific.
have one for
prodigy.
fix now.
Yeah.
And fine's coming in handy.
Should I roll or should I just give him half the?
Do I give
roll?
him half of your
Do I
mind.
get all my juice and blues?
Yeah. For like jerry rigging a railgun on the fly. Yeah, that sounds like someone who's amped up would be better at.
On the fly, you say? Sounds like it needs to be timely.
Are you gonna add to this?
It needs to be
Do I need
timely.
to add these things in?
Someone's insight might come into play in a timely manner at this time. Timely. A little bit of timely insight.
Oh,
I
I get it.
A little bit of
Yeah, half,
Elliot's brain. Oh!
half and then half again because you're only giving half your mod.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It'll go
Yeah,
into the
but half and half again.
Okay.
I definitely don't understand the game anymore.
How is
but
that
that's
more
fine.
insulting than saying a quarter of
3,
it?
4, 5, 6.
Half, and then half again.
Because
Oh, I
You
thought you
pathetic
meant
little
you
weasel.
can hear the spite on it. So
Yeah.
if you say it that way.
I thought you meant he got all of it. He got half and then he got half again.
You get this many.
That's what I would have taken it.
4, 5? It's a full 5? Okay, so we're starting at a 26. Okay, so that's a 3, so I got 29.
Nice.
All
Oh
right.
my goodness.
So you're able to like you see almost immediately that there's like, oh, this thing is just bent off of its gimbals, and like there's like a crack here in this alloy, but like we're not going to fix that right now because we just don't have the stuff to do it. So instead we're going to realign this thing. So he like tells you guys like, okay, just pull real hard on this side. You rotate the other direction. Just
Yeah,
and you get it like kind of re-jiggered
And
and
realign the sights.
yeah. And yeah, like try to get the sights realigned. I'm gonna say that while the thing is functional now, you're going to be shooting at a -3 off of this thing because it is damaged. It's significantly damaged, but you can shoot out of it.
Your mod's like a plus 30 anyway,
Yeah.
so you're probably fine.
I'll hit it with some
Only when I'm
Medi-Gel.
doing quick
It's
draw.
many jokes.
Only when I'm doing quick draw. I'm not always gonna.
No, I will
Well,
look
make a
around at
case
everyone
for
and
him.
say, is anyone wounded?
Yeah,
Are
that's-
you alright?
That's the thing.
Everyone's
I got it
wounded, I
last
think.
But like wounded.
Yeah, who is the most wounded?
Do you have wounds?
I have 23 health and I have a rank 2 gunshot, but I don't.
He is spotless. I'm
Oh.
at 32
Why'd
out
you
of
have to tell him?
36.
I jab you with
Could you
my.
jab it in
with
the
my-
side? Because that's where my.
Absolutely, yeah. Wherever it will
Left
be
side.
most effective, I jab you with my Medi-Gel dart. And I'm just gonna take off those 2 ranks of that wound.
Yeah. So is that healed?
6 health. So no health comes back, but you lose the wound.
Yeah.
Oh, should I have been minusing
Yes.
everything?
Yeah.
By the wound level.
By the wound level. Yeah.
Well,
Play mistakes happen. It's okay.
The,
Well,
the
now-
gun, it's we don't heal the thing.
I go back in.
You
No,
don't
no,
get it.
no.
I go back in time
Go back
and
in
heal
time.
you before you made any of those checks.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
With my time powers.
Thanks.
My
Doc.
timely
For
insight.
6
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Can you have
That's
a
the one.
Can you have a time stone? Is that
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
all right?
So.
okay, I am
Yeah.
doing. Picture like if you've called someone out to a duel, right?
Yeah.
Like you really hate each other.
Yeah.
Like maybe they've tried to take the only thing you wanted on your big job, and then maybe you
Mhm.
broke their orbital bone, right?
Yeah.
And so you're gonna have a duel, and you're like getting ready to draw real quick when they show themselves.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like with a railgun.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you shoot her with the railgun.
You shoot her real good with the
When
rail
she
gun,
shows
then.
up, yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm
All
Oh,
right.
waiting.
you're gonna wait. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I
waiting
see.
to like use quick draw.
If you're trying to argue for quick draw, you could just say that you had to hop off for them to fix it, and then hopping back on, and you have to quick draw it again.
So meanwhile, these guys are caught up in a combat together. So are these guys. This guy seems to be losing. Yeah. And also this guy's holding his own pretty well against these guys. And then 5 and 6 are both going to advance and start shooting at you. Shooting at you with their shotguns. 5 and 6.
They're advancing on a railgun. That's smart.
I mean, railgun's not pointed at them. He just explicitly said so.
Yeah, I will. I will. Does it seem like I would actually provide any effective, like, additional defense if I were to throw my shield up right now from where I am?
Which way is the railgun pointing?
How quick can it turn?
Pretty quick.
It's not just like a.
No. It's a precision weapon. So
Like
it's
I
still
I
return.
could leave the shield up and then be waiting for her and try to whip to her.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay.
That's
So-
what
So
I.
it's
Yeah.
pointing
So-
that way,
Alright.
but you're looking around.
So my
Yes.
question remains: Can
Yeah.
if I were to throw a shield up from where I am right now, would it do
Probably
anything?
not.
Okay.
No, you are under just as much cover as your shield would
Okay.
allow. So they both have to beat additional DC to actually hit you guys. So one is shooting at Jenny. He makes. What?
No.
One's shooting at Jenny.
No one's allowed to shoot at Jenny.
Why not?
Because I don't like that.
Yeah.
Because I would prefer that you didn't.
Because
Thank
I
you.
find it disrespectful.
It is.
People are only allowed to shoot at Jenny. Remember?
The other one's shooting at Jimmy as he's repairing the thing. And they make.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're all behind the shield, though, right?
They were attacking at their DC was increased by 10 to overcome cover. And they're able to hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're
So,
good at this.
yeah.
So I thought the shields were more impenetrable than they apparently are.
So the way I'm playing this in my head is that you guys are all helping getting the railgun running. And so you
So
aren't
it's kind of
really
like-
paying attention. You're
Okay.
moving
Yeah,
around.
And you
Okay.
like check occasionally. And
So
then
what
the
do I
shield
get?
in this case is a DC to hit, not a armor like a
Yeah, it's not
passive
an armor thing.
defense.
Yeah.
They're not
afterwards.
just
Okay.
firing into the shield. They're
No,
waiting
no,
for
they're
us
trying to get her out
expose
from around-
ourselves
yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit.
Okay,
And
okay.
catch
They're
us
gangsters. They know what they're doing.
winging us.
They're pirates.
So how much damage?
8 in both cases.
Okay. Can I make an argument here that now, since I am waiting to, like, I'm looking around, I'm waiting for Isabell to come back,
Yeah.
that I could apply my shield's damage reduction because I have it out?
Sure.
Thank you.
All right.
I get to go -2, so I take a 6, which is a wound.
Mhm.
What do I take that in?
Right back.
Gunshot wound. Just body shot. It's
Okay.
just like it's a shotgun. Like
Flesh wound.
yeah.
Body shot.
Peppered is what I would
Rank
usually say.
2.
Yeah.
Which now means all of the things that happen
Yeah.
have a -2.
Yeah. That's
if
what
you,
that means.
If you use your body for them.
Yeah.
Here.
Use your
Okay.
core for your movements. Yeah. So.
So if it doesn't, so guess maybe not everything I did would have been affected.
Not
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
No.
Okay.
So.
Most of what I would do, since it was a body shot the first time as well.
So you hear the screaming sound come up from the other side, and you see Elizabeth's ship. Like, it has done this big old barrel roll,
Another ship.
and it comes up the other side. No, it's all one ship.
Oh, it's Isabel's ship.
Yeah, it's It comes up the other side.
It's not, not Elizabeth's ship.
And it's coming up above you. And it's got its bottom bay doors open. So, I know that somebody here said that he wanted to do something when that happened.
Where
Well,
is
once
she?
we see Isabell.
You don't see her yet.
She's probably in her ship.
She's
Yes,
in her ship.
one would
Yeah.
imagine.
It's smoking pretty
Which
bad.
it could
It's been
really-
shot up pretty bad.
Yeah, you could just shoot it.
They could really use another engine that's not functional.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could really, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea.
1, 6,
17 health, guys.
7, 8,
Oof.
9, 10.
Been doing
11,
work.
I know.
Yeah.
We're just soaking bullets
Oh,
right here.
Yeah.
12. Because of the targeting helmet. 12.
I've never really got to do my
So
close
plus
quarters combat much.
That's but,
plus
yeah.
one to roll my history.
Right.
Yeah.
You could use another energy if you want.
Yeah, so 12 minus the 3, so we're at 9. And then we're gonna shall we do that? But I could take 3. Hey, does it? Can I fire this once per energy? Like, does it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna take my +9 right now.
All right.
I wanna have multiple chances. Here.
It's also a ship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're shooting at the broadside of a barn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
and it's
huge.
not like, and it's the railgun
This
just
is the
goes
Death
through
Star.
whatever.
Yeah.
It, yeah.
Her
yeah.
ship is named the Barn.
So, well,
It's
okay,
Isabell
+9.
Star,
Let's
like-
go.
It's presented its
Nice.
broadside.
It's
These dice.
You cannot
It's
roll
nice.
last night.
This is. I've not rolled negative yet. Like, this is absurd. 9 plus 4 is 13.
13. So it comes up the side, and you turn the turret up at it, and you let a round go, and you pierce right under the engine, right where it connects to the ship. And you see it kind of, the whole ship kind of, and it isn't coming back over your boat where it was before. It's kind of hanging there in the space beside your boat, and then the all right, so you cock again, and the windshield of the ship. The ship has this like kind of cockpit area,
Yeah.
and you see it just blow open, and
Uh-huh.
a big old robot boot is sticking out into the air from where she has kicked the windshield off of her own ship, and she jumps down onto the boat. So she jumps at you.
Ship. Excuse you. Not a boat.
It is shit.
All right, it's a ship.
I noticed that as well.
So what like position is she taking?
So this was the whole ship. So she's like up here and she's jumping just right at the
Trying to jump
the
at the
encampment.
railgun, and
Yeah.
he's like,
So
No.
that was +9. That's actually
Jimmy's
finally
got a
finally
shotgun
happened.
for
That's a
this.
-2. It's because I didn't look at him and give him the
Do it.
blessing.
Oh, that's what it is.
So that's 7, but I'm gonna using 2 energy, so that is 7
So-
plus 5,
I haven't actually acted at all this
12.
round.
12.
12. So she's jumping and
12 to hit Isabell.
Isabell. Yeah. She's jumping and
When she gets
she's
close, I'm gonna
using
shoot her.
her. Yeah, wait till she's about on the cannon.
her pretty
Help.
like pretty amazing stats. So she leaps and the round goes right under her and pierces into the cockpit, but the cockpit is just totaled anyway.
Okay. Yeah, it just goes all the way through the ship.
Yeah, and the ship just like kind of like breaches up. It's it starts to just like kind of go down under the clouds in a way that like is very reminiscent of sinking. And
Can I react?
You can all react as you
Okay.
want.
I'm gonna
She
try
has
and-
her numbers locked in for what she's rolled, so
Okay.
feel free to try to stop her.
I'm gonna use 2 energy to try and get in the way after your shot goes off. and hold the line, throw my shield up in between her and the railgun.
I'm gonna shoot my shotgun blast first, then.
'Kay.
For that.
I'm gonna attempt to give him some encouragement /
Direction.
intel on where to hit,
Okay.
based upon my understanding of her injuries
Oh,
and
yeah.
that I gleaned.
Do I get to use
What do
close
I-
quarters
what do I
combat?
No, she's still pretty far away.
Okay.
She's like jumping. She's up in the air. That's like this distance might not look for very long, but she's like up here. She's coming down.
Got it.
Yeah.
Good wait.
Yeah, you're just.
I think I'm
kinda
gonna
tracking
wait,
yeah,
her
and
as
then
she
yeah,
I
goes
think
down.
I will. Even if you ready, I think I'll pop out from behind you
Yeah.
and shoot. So I'm gonna wait until I can use it.
And I'll just-
Hold the line. I got a 20.
I mean, she's falling. Just time it as she's landing close.
A 22, just resist whatever's coming. Just kind of come up and try to
Yeah,
hold in.
You said she's coming towards the railgun.
Yeah.
I'm blocking her from the railgun.
Great. Sounds good.
And I'm just saying, like, she's weak on her right flank,
Yeah.
and there are sensitive sensors in this portion of her helmet.
Yeah.
And,
So she's screaming down at you, and she comes like white of her eyes. She's like right there, and
Boom.
you see that she like doesn't have a knife in her hands anymore. In one hand, she's got like a full AR-15, and in the other hand, she has an MP5. And so these are like assault rifles that she's wielding as if they are one-handed weapons. And she's
So-
like,
She is just like straight up like falling, jumping. She doesn't
Yeah.
have any like rocket boosters on her feet.
not that you've seen.
or cables attached to anything.
Well,
And now her
No.
ship is
Gone.
Gone.
So
Yeah.
she goes over the edge again.
She's in this to win this.
yeah, she's after it.
Yeah. all
She
right.
is not flinching.
So, through my incredible management skills
Management
and
skills.
insight, what do I add to him?
Take whatever mid-level manager is.
2.
And then now you are able to call shots on her more effectively. Because you know
I was
where
gonna
she's
go
weak.
for the head.
Great, good idea.
Does that apply to Samson too? Because we're all sort of grouped up, he would have heard that aid.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, you're
I'm
just
not
talking.
whispering by
yeah,
any
no,
means.
no, yeah.
So what is going for the head?
That would be a non-lethal headshot, which is like a 10 or a 5.
Plus 10
I
to
don't
the
remember.
DC.
Yeah.
She's too hard to hit.
But
Yeah.
plus 6 to the damage.
I think we gotta go low and steady.
Okay, I'm gonna do
Short throws.
I'm gonna do non-lethal
Okay.
because that's a +6 to my 0
Mm-hmm.
because of my shotgun. So that's just a plus. Oh, just a plus. It's a +10.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm starting at a. What'd you get me? 2.
2.
Yeah. So if it makes calling the shots easier,
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting at a 25.
'Kay.
With ever calling the shots easier.
All right.
And -5, so 20.
29. So you come in, you line up, and she's coming down at you with these guns, and she's just peppering the whole space with bullets. Just, she's not trying to hit anything, it's suppressing fire.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I ain't afraid of no ghost. And you're gonna just like, and you see some of the pellets like wing off of the metal of the armor, but nothing significant happens with her, the arc of her motion. And she comes plowing in.
My defense is a 20.
Yeah, so she lands up against your shield. And she.
The anti-Jenny.
I am
the
Captain
anti-
America.
Yeah, it's the unstoppable force against the immovable
This
object
is Tank
question.
Girl versus
yeah.
Tank Girl.
Yeah. And she. You've noticed that, out of the result of all of this, she not only pushes Jenny back, but Jenny, in being pushed back, pushes all of you back, including Samson. And she pushes him out of the seat of the gun. That's the whole premise of her move, is that she's just trying to get you dislodged from there. She doesn't like you having
But there's
the
a
gun.
shield in front of me that's attached to the gun. It's like covering all around me, right? And then I see through this. How can she touch
She's
me?
coming in from the top.
I don't think that's possible because I just took a shot right at her, which means the gun and the shield is tilted
The
up
shield doesn't
facing
go
her.
up. It rotates. That's what we've always said, is it rotates with you.
So the gun
The
is
gun
like
goes like
this,
this.
but
Oh,
the
and
shield
it
is
rotates
only,
like
I believe it was all of
So-
solids would
No,
turn.
yeah. No, it won't lift the shield up off the ground.
This is a piece of crap.
Shoot at you as it
Weird.
lands.
Okay. Okay.
This is
Okay.
It's a piece of crap.
Thank you.
So that breaks my mental
so like the
construct for
barrel
what
of the
this
gun
is.
is moving over the cover, Like,
It goes with the cover, right?
okay.
And then, but when it
But
goes
then if
vertical,
it
it
does
just
that,
goes
it
on its
splits
own.
from
Yeah, yeah.
So the cover is for people
a
standing
slot.
behind,
There's a
not
slot
to protect
for
the
the-
gunner necessarily.
This is a
Well,
World
yeah, I
War
mean,
II gun.
the gunner, like, the armor is there primarily to protect the gunner from people on the ground.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Not
yeah.
next.
Everyone at home,
Yeah,
let's
this
vote
is
about
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's vote about how this works.
how the
Like,
shield works.
Okay.
So she comes in and she pushes everybody out of the gun. Like, basically, the impact of her force just shoves everybody. No one falls off. This is not a check.
Might as well.
Corn is gone.
So she's...
I would be in front if we.
Yes,
were
you would be in
just
front.
guys.
Yeah.
You want to give us some tactical insight now?
Boy, sure. I would love to. I don't have any. I'm out of tactical insight.
You're out of everything.
What's
right?
happening? Energy?
I have one
Who's
energy
what?
left. Does anybody else
I'm
have?
out.
I have. Wait, do I have? Oh, dang it.
Assuming I
Elliot's
used some energy to
rules!
add 2 to his roll. Then I'm
You
out.
did not use any.
Okay,
energy
cool,
to do
cool,
that.
cool, cool.
No,
I think
that's not-
Never mind.
I fixed the thing, which
Yeah.
was the last round, and then I've taken 1 shot. I think I have 2 left.
Two. Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
I'd say so. Yeah.
So if she's still right there, I'm gonna shoot her again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use 2 energy to shoot her.
Great. Do it.
I would like to creep around behind her,
Mm-hmm.
find that open patch that I saw in her back,
Yeah.
and put a scalpel in it.
Okay, just like... Do it.
And mostly to distract her.
Oh, yeah, not
Because
really.
I don't expect to actually hit, but I would like for Jimmy to not.
And when
Yeah.
he starts to distract, I would like to also punch her, and if I connect, put some taser into it.
Okay, so what you're describing would have to be a reaction to his action.
Sure.
You can do that, but yeah, just to ensure she
my-
can't act.
But then you
on
get
it.
team tactics.
Oh!
Yeah.
Whenever you react to a teammate,
real
that's
good.
probably a team tactic.
Oh yeah, no, that's absolutely. That is probably the actual only valid use I've heard thus far.
And you
Aw.
keep letting me do it.
Yeah, I do.
So
I'm a pushover.
what do I get
Um,
for doing a 2 energy for this?
You get an extra 5.
Okay. Well, we're starting.
Yeah.
By starting, I mean after my roll.
Mm-hmm.
I have a 38.
38. Holy cow! All right.
My plan was to shoot at the head again.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Did
So-
you call a shot?
That is what was in my mind.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
the headshot?
so I
is
should
the
have called
shot.
it first
Yeah.
and then rolled.
Yeah, you
but-
should tell me, but I believe you. I believe that.
Yeah,
that's what you're
I
trying to
didn't
do. Yeah.
realize that. Yes, the headshot is the call.
So I should have
Yes,
I should have
you're
done
fine. Yeah.
eviscerate head.
Yeah.
right between the eyes. Yeah.
I should have done it right between the eyes,
Yeah.
but I did not.
All right. So yeah. So you cock the gun,
Jimmy is scary.
and you see the you just put the barrel right up against her nose. Just like, yeah, that's enough of this. And you see the sensors just blow away, and part of the helmet comes off, and you see her
Can I do it in the other eye, or should it be better to do the same eye?
Oh no!
Other
For dramatic
eye, other
effect,
eye.
is you blow it off and you see her part of her patched eye and her well eye, but it's bleeding, and she's just wild-eyed down at you. So yeah, so she takes some damage from that, but then also the frame takes some damage as well.
16 to stab.
Okay, give me a second. I need to think about this.
Yeah.
How much more is the
You did the non-lethal headshot?
non-lethal headshot?
That's a plus 6 damage.
Plus 6 on top of your usual 8?
Yes.
Okay, so
It's a 15.
15. I'm gonna say 10 of that. No, I'm gonna say 5 of that went to the armor itself, and then the other 10 went to Isabell under the armor. Significant.
Under Armour, not a sponsor.
All right, so you're gonna stab and you're gonna punch, right?
I'm assuming I can add Sneaky Weasel because I snuck
Yeah,
around behind her and
yeah.
stabbed her in the back.
And you're gonna become a rogue. You're
So
gonna actually do backstab.
So 16.
Yeah.
Two hits.
Ooh, can we give you an achievement called Edgy Backstory?
Sure.
Can we give you an achievement called Which of Your Parents Are Dead?
Sure.
Okay.
I haven't decided yet.
Oh, okay.
Some of them might be.
All right.
So
Some of them. How many parents
Some of
do you
them.
have?
How many parents do Orkies have?
I don't know much about physiology. I stab. Do I stab her?
All right, so 16.
Do I stab?
Do I stab her?
Do I get a stab?
Do I get to stab?
Please.
Do I do
let
the
him
stab?
stab her, please.
So I forgot to take her armor off. Yeah. Scoop, 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 scoop. Suture it up, cut it open again. Anyway, yes, you stab
6
her.
damage.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I got a 17 to punch her. So
Cool. Yeah. No. Yeah. So she.
So that would be
Yeah.
8 damage, and
8
I
damage.
tase her for whatever.
So
that
where do
does to
you
her.
punch her? How are you punching her?
I was gonna just aim for like either a chink in the armor or
Her recently exposed face.
her recently exposed face.
All right. So you
But
hear the
that-
gun go
yeah.
off, and then you reach over, and since you're reacting, you get to know that. Oh yeah, you blew the face mask.
Oh,
You
awesome.
just like come
Okay.
up, and you're just gonna go right into the last remaining healed like whole radio bone. Just-
Cherry bomb!
like, so you like knock her right in the eye.
And I taser.
Yeah, you tase her.
8 damage.
8 damage,
and,
yeah.
You know, last time it didn't seem to really take, but you know, what do I know? Hopefully
So
it'll do something.
so yeah, she like gets shocked. She is. There are reasons that she can still move. They're actually on her
I-
sheet.
I
I will
believe
tell you later.
I believe.
But she loses an energy to the tase.
Oh, okay.
She's and she like
Hey, that's
like
still
yeah.
pretty valuable. That's
But
good.
she does get to
Action
move.
economy, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Feel good.
she's gonna try to do a pretty drastic thing, but she's
Don't kill me!
got this battle frame on her that like oh yeah, she loses her sensor, right?
If I look down at my scalpel,
grappling hook's gone
is there
too.
blood on it?
There's blood and several other things on it.
Okay. I was
Like
just wondering
lube.
if I got an actual stab to her body or if I was
Yes,
just cutting through.
yes,
Okay.
you definitely did.
Cool.
Um,
I look down at it in deep surprise, and then
You drew blood, Corn.
I fall behind the shield of the turret.
okay.
How messed up is she looking?
She's very messed up.
Okay.
She's like she looks like pretty tore up. What she's going to do is do a big ol' back horse kick to try to off this railgun once and for all. And in the same move, jump towards the bridge.
Not the bridge.
Let's see. So I'm gonna say that the DC for this, put it at like a 20, 25, 20. 25?
25.
25. Let's put it at a 25.
Speak as
you,
authority.
Laurel just, you look at her once and she's like, I'll just tell you how it is.
Tell
All
you how
right.
it is, man.
8. And then, so she's going to use her improved strength for this, and then also her...
Minus those wounds.
Yep, she will minus some wounds.
Like we always do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're always sure to do.
I'm learning!
Uh,
I'm learning!
See, he's learning. Now he knows to tell you to do it.
Yep.
So that's... She doesn't make.
Damn
So
straight.
she, like, horse kicks, and it just turns the barrel. Like, it turns it a little bit because there's no one in the thing.
Can it turn it and whack her in the head?
No. But she does
All the way around.
jump. And she
Amazing.
jumps all the way here.
It's too far.
That looks like it's in line of sight of a certain gun. Certain turret.
Certain
It does.
manner of
Do
gun.
you have your rifle still?
Yes.
They
He's
got
also
rid-
like 5 feet away from the railgun.
Oh, that's true.
This gun. That
Yeah,
one.
that one.
This one right here.
The captain's quarters is right there.
We don't give a shit.
Okay.
Well, I would like to not murder room.
It's a
I
nice.
feel like
quarters.
Samson was like, I was gonna sleep there.
Okay.
It's like, that's my room.
So is that the
Gordon's
end of
like,
the
that's
round?
Who got energy?
I'm done.
Out.
We done?
These guys.
Oh, these
They're
guys.
gonna murk us? They're gonna
They
murk us.
are pretty astounded as to what's going on. But they, no,
I
they're
thought they already
actually,
attacked us.
they are running this way.
She's going for
They can go that far. Yeah.
She's going for the rest of the drop pods.
I mean, I assume she's going for the bridge so she can take control of the
The
ship.
captain's
Yeah.
in there.
But she also happens to be, hopefully within range of your road. With her being messed up and apparently getting desperate, doing things that are going to be easier to do consistent amounts of less damage
I
makes
just,
more sense.
I want to use the railgun. I'm just thinking about
Yeah,
because it's
no,
damage.
I agree.
have rifle mod. That's
I
all I'm
agree.
saying.
I agree.
Or
Rifle.
And then I wouldn't ruin my room.
The captain's quarters. Okay.
Play my character, okay?
You still have an energy, what you were saying. Oh, wait, no, you don't have energy.
We're
All right,
all-
so
we're all
yeah, we're
up.
at top of the round.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's gonna try to get
Top
into
of the
the
round, I
bridge
shoot her.
immediately. Okay, so roll off. Like, you have to roll off. Like she is trying.
Top of the round, I shoot her.
She is
Is this a straight roll off, or is it just try to do what you're gonna do, and whoever rolls higher?
No, it's you roll your speed against her speed, and whoever is speedier gets to act, and then you roll again for.
Okay. What things could I put on this? I'll take Slum Rat. I feel like it makes sense to be fast as a Slum Rat.
Quick as a prairie
Quick
dog.
as a prairie dog, 3. I think, how much of Gunfighter do I get for being fast? Gunfighters are fast.
Half.
Half of Gunfighter. Okay.
Quick dog, of course.
Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, because the action I'm going to do is being shooting, so that makes sense. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, this isn't a Now You See Me. That's not.
No,
That's
no.
fast in a different way in a different context. So
Yeah.
just a +7. 12.
She beats you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she is going to act
I'm quick
by
with guns. Okay.
ripping the door off of the bridge and
You can't-
lunging in.
You can react to that, right?
Yeah, you can react if you'd like.
I feel like eye gouge is remarkably appropriate.
All right. Shoot her
So-
in the other eye.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, her. Well,
So-
she's not facing you. It doesn't matter.
Whichever eye you can get your hands on.
She
Yeah.
turns and looks. I don't care.
Yeah.
I just don't
Yeah.
care. Shoot her in the eye.
Yeah.
I mean, same eye again. Why not?
Yeah,
why
sure.
not?
8 plus 24. Okay. I can do this.
Are you doing 2 energies?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
Do it.
my
Do
favorite.
it. Do it.
Okay. So that means that I'm rolling at a
Advantage.
I am rolling at a 29 to beat a 20.
Well, don't screw it up.
Don't screw it up. Oh, I've cursed it now. Yep. Well, hey,
No, you're
hey,
good.
hey,
You're good.
we're still good.
Yeah.
We're still good. 29 to beat a 20. That's -4.
25.
25.
That's eye gouge for 6,
Yeah.
and their special cool gun for 18.
No!
So that's 24 to her other eye.
So there's this moment where she like reaches her hand onto the door and she like rips it half open and it turns her head and the bullet comes in and she like the frame tips over, rights itself, and it seems like there's like some sort of automated subsystems trying to get it to stay on her feet. And so she stumbles back 3 like very fast steps. And then finally she falls down the stairs. And she stops moving. The Red Sea Raiders
Strategy.
like look aghast and then look at each other.
I didn't look at you.
I'm gonna walk
I
out
hold
from
my shield up and it says there will be no bread today.
There will be no bread tonight.
No!
They all disengage. They all run
Yeah,
to the
that's
edges
right.
of the boat and just jump off of the boat.
I'm
They all-
walking after them out from behind the cover, calmly reloading. Off my ship, boys! Off my damn ship!
This is a semi-common practice among pirates, by the way. And it's just because there is a bottom to the gravity, there's a bubble around your ship that has gravity. You can just drop out the bottom, and then you're floating there, and so long as you have a rescue beacon, someone can come and pick you up. You just hang out there. So as a last-ditch effort, you can just
So they
just
can't move
bounce.
very much because
No,
they're just
no,
floating
yeah.
there. So we could kill them.
You
all.
could kill
Yeah,
them
I
if
was
you
gonna
like.
say, unless
like,
there's a compulsive marksman
yeah.
on your
Some sort of
enemy.
Yeah. So in the next few minutes, we just happily little.
You just hear
Yeah.
crack.
Crash! It's like, hey, Corn, where do you think I should? What do you think you can hit? All right, where should I put this one?
Yeah.
I'm not wasting any darts.
Absolutely sadistic.
I'm gonna walk
so,
up.
like,
Behind Samson and just give him a big pat on the back.
there you go, buddy.
And then I'm gonna like take a few more steps, and then I'm just gonna sit down.
Oh,
like, on the
I'm
ground.
gonna-
And I'm just holding my like.
I'm gonna take my shield in 2 hands and slam it down on Isabel's neck until she's decapitated.
Yeah! She knows how to deal with Murdoch.
I'll just.
I'm gonna vomit, but
Don't
not because
come
of
back.
that. Just
Yeah.
because
Don't
of the
come
blues
back.
and the juice.
Oh, yeah,
cut off
yeah.
the head,
I'm
just
gonna
start
attend to Jimmy
Yeah.
and say, all right, this is no time to sit down. We need to make sure the ship. Finish up. we need to make sure the ship is still operational. Come on, man.
I feel like because Samson, after this boss fight, is at a pristine 36
Oh,
health,
jeez.
that means that canonically his hair is perfect right now.
You got that like the fragile item that's in every video game that if you
It's
get
like-
hurt it breaks, but it's
It's the
the very
pomade,
nice
like-
hair.
Yeah, it looks like Jake's head.
I think
Yeah.
we have no choice but to let him be the captain.
Yeah, like,
And just it's the style, you know.
Yeah,
like
it's
even
the
if
style and
he's
grace.
even if he's just the
Flair.
figurehead, you know, it's
Yeah.
the panache.
we can lash
all
him
he
to the front of the
needs.
ship. He can be the figurehead.
I mean, that's my front of the ship right there. That's where I go.
Yeah.
So-
yes, it's true.
Yeah, I feel like the
should start
captain
putting
can't be
points
at
in
this
panache.
gun on the
Yeah,
prow.
yeah.
The captain
Yeah,
has
that's
to be
gotta
back
be
in his
like
boat,
the-
in his seat.
The gunner guy.
You can sleep in the captain's quarters once in a while.
Yeah. So, the dust settles. Everybody takes a breath. Several of the guards are dead. Looks like 3 of the Ouroboros guards have survived. So you collect on the deck, and these guys didn't. Make
That's when the
And you
grenade
hold
goes
out.
it. Yeah.
Jenny
So-
holds up Isabel's head.
Yeah, I do.
So
Tie it to your belt.
the
Yep.
captain comes up and he's still pretty proper. I'm sorry to say, but we're going to be needing that helmet. You can keep the head.
What helmet?
The helmet off.
On
Of,
Isabell.
oh, yeah, it's half of one, but he wants it. Yes.
Take the dregs, I
Yes.
suppose.
Well, he says, that was one of the pods then. This
Several of
thing.
Several of them, yeah.
Oh my.
That was one, and this is one.
Well, I can see why we need to acquire these now. I can understand why they paid such a hefty price.
And apparently there's more of them out there, because she had that one that turned her
She
into a
did.
man.
That is concerning. I wonder if...
That was an unlookable one.
Oh, by the way, you are holding the head and you hear a voice in the helmet. It's not Isabel's voice, but you hear this kind of staticky blah, 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 blah. So you like reach in there and you dig out of her unmaimed
Out of her ear, yep.
and it's a comms and
Disgusting.
you put in and you
Absolutely
put it in
horrifying.
and you hear, hey, Isabel, are you there?
Is it Jax?
Isabel,
The voice sounds.
I
Like
don't.
A tongue.
I haven't said anything.
Isabel, are you there? It sounds pretty scraggled, but it could be Jax.
The
yeah.
slime begins to leak out of your ear.
Yeah.
I break it and I say, "Guess who?"
Our good friend.
Uh huh.
That rat bastard.
Yeah.
It was the soothsayer.
It was the porter who we threw off the train. He's been behind it all along. So the captain starts to make arrangements to bring the boat back to Tupple Station. And he brings you into the bridge to get on comms with the leads of Ouroboros.
Perhaps, is there a place we can go that's not Tupple Station?
Yeah.
We may have taken care of Isabel, but we don't know if she has other agents or whoever
we do
hired
know
her.
She has other agents. She had a comms.
True.
People were talking to her. We don't know where they are.
I see.
I roll over and I'm like, medic!
Medic!
All right.
I see. Yes, there's an Ouroboros dry dock not far from here. We can go and repair the ship, and then you will get your payment.
Okay. Can I vibe check this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm historically bad at this.
I trust we've proven ourselves worthy.
By saving your lives.
I feel like I'm moving
Vibe
into
check.
-3 territory.
Damn.
Yes, yeah, you're pretty messed up. Yeah.
Okay.
Crossing the juice and the blues.
Okay, so I mean, detecting someone if they're conning you or lying to you or not, slum rat?
Half slum rat. Yeah.
Half?
14.
14.
Wow.
6.
Talk smooth?
Is that a is that a skill or an ability?
Skill.
Yes, then talk smooth does.
Okay,
Like
so
we've talked about
4.
that before. That like
Yeah, okay.
it's
because
broad
it's
enough that it's two-sided.
because it's not
Yeah.
in the ability, like it's
Yeah.
up there. Then okay,
Yeah.
and then negotiate because you happen to often read people when you're negotiating.
No, not
Okay.
that. Not there.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I think just 4 then. Okay,
Good dice.
good die.
What'd you get on the?
Oh, I thought that was a 6. Okay, it's
Oh.
only a 5.
Okay. So all of you sense pretty decent honesty coming off of this guy. You detect that not only is he being honest, he is like saying this as a, how do I put this? Like almost a confrontational matter of fact. Like, we will go to the Ouroboros dock, but you don't detect that being directed at you. Like, he's not telling you that he's going to the Ouroboros dock. He's anticipating a conflict.
What,
I'm very confused as to what you mean by that.
It's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. We'll play it out.
Yeah.
So he gets in there,
Cornelius
and
knows.
the pilot says,
We don't.
the pilot who seconds as the comms master says like, there's a call coming in from Tig. She got word of all of the heavy fire happening, and she wants to know what happened. So he pushes a button, and Tig, the one you made the deal with, comes up on the screen, and she looks surprised that the captain's there. And she says, I thought the deal was to sell them the boat. And
ship.
Hello. Yes.
Ship.
We're here too.
Yes. What are you all doing there? What happened?
We had a run-in with some mercenaries and the Red Sea Raiders.
They had some more pods.
More of them?
At least one more.
It was unlickable.
Tig, was it?
Yes.
I believe part of why you devalued the sale that we were making is you did not have visible proof and evidence as to the good and honest inherent nature of the pods therein. Evidence being as
yes.
behind you and the questionable amount as to whether payment had whether ever in fact been delivered, I believe the value of the pods has been proven to have changed. Wouldn't you agree?
I'm sorry, Commander. What are they talking about? And the commander steps in. There was actually a pretty significant firefight, and several of our men didn't make it.
Mech suit. Big stinking mech suit out of one of your pods.
Oh.
Unlickable.
Tig's like expression kind of shifts a little bit.
In seconds.
Yeah. Oh. So I forgot to mention this before. Mech suits in this context are like high-end aircraft in our militaries, right? So it's like, it's not experimental, it's not a rumor, it does exist, but like only very wealthy militaries.
Millions of dollars,
Yes,
yeah.
very, very expensive. Definitely not something VAC enforcement has at all. Let alone like has in a distropod. So
Just took out a very.
We just took out a stealth bomber.
Yeah.
So,
Like someone spent millions of credits to try
Yeah.
and stop us.
so
I don't know how we did that.
she's like like her expression changes. She says, and the ship, how is the ship? And the commander responds, it's not well. Well, I suppose they should take ownership of the ship, and you can be dropped at Tupple Station. Tig is like kind of rattling off some offhand commands, and the commander cuts back in and says, that's a negative. We're going into Station 48, and we're going to dry dock and repair before relinquishing control. And Tig's like expression just flattens, and like you see like the tendons start to stick out over her neck. And just, that wasn't the deal. And the commander says, It wouldn't be a fair trade. Not in the shape the ship is in right now.
This is zealot.
We can't do that to them. And I'm not going to. And then he reaches out and he pushes a button and the comms just cut off.
Ooh, sass.
Like,
Thanks, man.
like,
Oh.
to be clear, Tig is his superior.
Yeah.
Like, by a few ranks.
But it was supposed to be like she went up and then down to him because we were worried about the whole.
Oh, yeah.
If he doesn't do what she.
That's even more interesting. Okay, so
Yeah.
Tig isn't above him. She's like perpendicular to him.
Up-
And so like whether or not he is disobeying a direct order is like very unclear. Like their org chart is like a little messed up, and so like
Is that
okay.
going to cause you
It's
any
not
problems?
a corporation, so.
Not any that they can afford to bring to bear. There's a reason that I have command of my own ship.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. Pilot,
You
chart
can
a
always
course.
stay if you wanted. If that's gonna have problems.
I'm afraid I cannot. I still have tasks that I need to be about.
You're gonna
Well-
run into his room and jump on the bed.
Okay. Just jumps in, hands like leans back on the bed, like yeah.
You don't seem like the type for mercenary work.
Part of
Indeed,
the
I'm
More
not.
of a mission focused.
But I do
I
know a
respect
debt when I see one.
Jenny goes off in the corner and pulls out another hair tie and gives
It's
herself
so
a
the
fourth
fourth
space
bun.
bun.
Here we go. Just like two.
Yeah.
All right. Helmsman, plot a course to Station 48, and he sits down in his chair, and like takes a sigh, and you see like his shoulders kind of sag for the first time since you've seen him.
Yep.
And he pushes a button, and like a canister of something comes up next to his seat, and he like takes a long pull off of it and sets it down, and the ship pulls away, kind of moving at a slow clip because it's been so damaged. It is very soon that you pull into Station 48. You're confined to bunks. Well, you're not really confined. You are staying in the bunks because there are some open beds now. Yeah, there are a few open beds, and so you're staying down
It's a
there.
good thing you threw that guy off the side.
It sure
And
is. Good place to sleep now.
Nuru comes out of the brig, and as it becomes clear that it wasn't his fault that this all happened, and you guys make your leisurely way to the dry docks. The captain explains to you that one thing that would have happened had to have happened anyway is that they can't have you flying around with Ouroboros colors on your boat.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have to get a paint job at the dry dock.
Dude. We need to talk about that.
Which
Can you
So
sketch us
as
up
you-
some
A
stuff?
Wolverine. How do you feel about a Wolverine? Because it's kind of like a
That is in the family.
yeah, but it's also like really badass.
So you dock into the Ouroboros dock to some strange fanfare. Some people are astounded that you're there at all. Some people have heard what you've done and are grateful as they pull the mech suits off of Isabell. You're actually there as they disassemble it. They can't carry it all at once because it's heavy and it kind of comes apart. And you notice that on the inside of the breastplate, as they lift it off, there is a symbol. It's the Jorgmundir's snake, but he's not in a circle anymore.
We had to move it around the Isabell parts, right?
It's in that shape.
Where's the head?
The head is here.
Well, that I assume means absolutely nothing to us.
Should it mean something? Is this like a Greek thing? If I knew Latin or something, I could.
If you
figure it
knew
out?
Greek, you would know what this means, yeah.
Yeah. This is.
Who among
Which
us
one is
would
that?
know such a thing?
I mean, I could totally roll for it, but I don't.
It's at the center of a spiral.
Nope.
Roll for it.
Can I give him a pat on the shoulder encouraging and use team tactics? for +2?
No, you may not.
Can you react to?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Would mid-level manager help me for
No.
company-related
No,
stuff?
no, this is
Okay.
not a
Different
company-related thing. This
The
is
Korean
science-related. Anything related to
Okay,
science.
so that's a plus
Especially
10
time
minus
games.
4, 6.
6.
Only +10 for science and timely?
I've got scientific prodigy, ingenious,
-4.
encyclopedic knowledge, and timely insight.
Oh, you're
Total 10,
Mhm.
and then -4.
-4. You
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
Total 12 -4, 8.
8. Okay.
Forgot
So
about the background.
you aren't sure on the spiral, but you do know that this is a Greek letter.
Mm-hmm.
Is Greek a thing in this?
Sure, why not? I mean, Jormundir is, so yes.
Yeah.
So really, any encyclopedia,
sorry.
any sort of lookup database it's like a Google search. Or
Would I have?
Yeah.
Did I see the symbol in one of the things?
Yeah,
I was
can we
looking at?
look it up?
Yes, you absolutely can look it up, especially on the
With
Ouroboros
our cell
stage.
phones that we totally have?
You on the station you can find
Oh,
a
okay.
terminal. No one has cell phones.
I'm gonna go.
You
to
did
a
not
med
see
bay.
this symbol. What?
I'm gonna go to med bay.
All right, so the Ouroboros station has some
Did you say
really.
you're gonna go to
I also
detox?
only have 17 health, so
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
also
that's
why I'm
fair-
not.
fair
He's
enough.
gotta be in detox for like a week.
So you're you're able to. They have really good medical facilities on their dry dock station. You're able to get to a terminal, and that is the Greek symbol phi, Phi, and most notably, it is the symbol representing the golden ratio, which is the
Okay.
spiral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfection, aesthetic perfection, Fibonacci sequence,
Yep, all that nonsense.
other stuff,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
art things.
How they built the
Illuminati.
Speaking
pyramids,
very Fibonacci.
Stonehenge,
Yeah.
Atlantis,
Ancient aliens.
Sure.
ancient aliens. Yes.
Let's just throw in all of those.
Elvis.
Good digestion,
No.
Elvis.
Kennedy.
Yep.
Walt Disney.
As always, you are doing a very bad
Circadian
job
rhythm.
of not convincing us that this is a cult.
Circadian rhythms. This is not on Ouroboros
the
tech.
Bermuda Triangle.
Bermuda Triangle,
Yep.
yeah.
Bigfoot?
Yeah. I was gonna say-
Coriolis effect.
Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Lizard people.
Lizard people.
Mothman!
Are you keeping up, audience?
Yeah. You know.
You playing along at home?
Yeah.
Bad boy lives.
How many of your bingo card slots have
Yeah.
you filled
Cryptid
out?
bingo cards.
Yeah.
So you find that there's something there. Anyway, meanwhile, your ship is getting repaired. And they want to know what paint job you want on it.
Flames.
Flames off the front.
Yeah.
I like the Wolverine
Honey
and
badger.
flames.
Just
Wolverine.
Isabel's burning mech flailing.
Honestly, like a burning robot man. That's pretty metal.
Also, maybe important for the paint job is you can't fly under its previous name. You have to rechristen the ship.
Oh, I have an idea
What
for a
is
name.
its previous name?
I have an idea.
I had
What?
this.
Because the best way to go under the radar is to just like add or subtract a letter.
They're not gonna let you do that.
So it's like
Okay, so Samson at this point, now just flaunting all the flair with this completely indestructible, didn't get touched this whole thing. Out of all the amazing things that happened, there was one particular, I thought about this in the moment too, there's one particular bonding moment where someone just, could have just really sacked themselves to protect the only thing he's ever really truly loved, his railgun. And so, in their honor, he suggests we name the ship the Wayland Jenny.
Whale Jetty.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
battle cry. Perfect.
Yeah.
Sure.
The Wayland
So-
Jenny.
The gun's previous name is the Phylla, Fylla.
Yeah, that was a really good lord, what an awful name compared to the Wayland Jenny. How boring. We're so much cooler than them.
That's a pretty cool name.
dorky science cult.
Jenny said.
And just a painting of Jenny just screaming
Yeah,
on the side
just-
of the boat.
Just breathing
with,
fire.
with him in the
Yeah.
papoose.
I'm breathing
Oh,
fire.
Oh
just
yeah,
screaming.
flames.
with Cornelius.
With Cornelius in the
papoose.
papoose.
Yes, papoose and breathing fire. I
Yeah.
accept this.
Yeah,
Okay.
So it's you on the side like this with Cornelius like
just there.
Also like this.
oh
like
and yeah, her head's cocked off to one side and it's a whole bunch of fire, and his head's cocked off to the other and it's a whole bunch of fire.
Yeah.
So you're just breathing fire.
And I have 4 buns in my hair.
Yeah. Like you paint a new one
Yes.
on every time.
Yes.
It still
Yeah.
like becomes this big old radiating.
Yeah.
All right, so you get the ship repainted and repaired, and then they're ready to ship out and actually transfer ownership after the repairs are done.
God, we're the
And-
worst pirates ever. We actually own our
We
ship.
just like did a legitimate.
Yeah.
Don't give us the
Well,
deed.
there's a question there
Never
that
mind.
like, who are they registering it to?
Cornelius Corp.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you need to be an
I'm-
entity.
I'm the most reputable person here, so
So are they going to file it under your name, or are they going to file it to a
Oh.
company?
Whoa.
No,
Company.
we're gonna create a corporation in
Whoa,
which
we can't
all
be
four
a
of us are
corp.
equal shareholders.
We can't be a corp. We'll have to all shoot ourselves here. No.
I cut some ties
I hate
when I
corps.
went on this expedition and made off with all of you. So no corporate involvement,
No corp.
just the old cookster.
The whole cook
Sole
store.
proprietorship.
Which
if you
means
will.
that if we all get in a big fight, you have at least legal rights to the ship that we're all going to be living on, and we're left out in the cold with nothing. This is like a divorce where one spouse gets the house.
I'm also liable for damage to the ship and responsible for its
Yeah, and
maintenance
we found
upkeep.
out what happens when he's
You
like.
have to pay the
Also-
insurance.
Also, as bad
Yes.
pirates as we are now, we would be really bad pirates if things came to blows between us and we just said, "Oh well, the deed's in his name, so we're gonna let him."
You're
take
welcome
it.
to mutiny me later.
Jimmy
All right,
wants his
sure.
Jimmy wants his
The-
name on the title.
The
It's like
clerk
the-
you're talking to is kind of scratching his head.
On,
He's
uh,
like,
Dr. Cornelius.
you could just register as an LLC. You're a limited liability corporation,
We
right?
could be
Like
Get
each-
Wrecked LLC. We could be
That's good.
Jack Smells LLC.
Samson, would your hair all fall off if we were a corporation?
It could be
You don't
like,
have to
like,
be a part of it if you
ironic.
don't want.
It's
be a
just
problem.
ironic.
Come on, guys. The whole point is to take all the court money, bring it to everyone else. Some of it at least.
You gotta put it someplace though.
Yeah, you can be a corp, take all the corp money, and then give it. to-
Honestly, not a bad call for tax reasons.
I mean, the clerk pipes up. You do know all of the pirate gangs are also corporations, right?
I
They
mean,
all
what-
function as businesses.
This whole world is just crumbling. Crumbling. He's just distraught.
I'll take 25%.
We could also. I mean, no, that doesn't make sense. We're trying to come up with a party name here. We already named the ship the Whale and Jenny, which I'm deeply appreciative of. But yeah,
Pretty proud of.
I think Cornelius Corp is pretty great.
yeah, it's got a certain vibe to it.
We can workshop it.
Corn.
You
it
own the
is.
corp, and I
No.
captain the ship.
Works for
Works
me.
for me.
I don't know a thing about captaining, so
Oh, get ready.
Have
So the
at
three of us own the corporation, and you're just an employee because you didn't want to be part of the corp.
He
All
said
right.
he wanted to. He gets the corp in his name. Like he owns the name.
Oh,
So he
got
gets
it.
to be Cornelius Corp or whatever he said. Like,
Gotcha.
okay.
We're the Cornelius Corp.
Cook Enterprises LLC.
Yeah.
Cook Corp.
Cook Corp.
We could just be Corn Corp.
Connie Corp.
Connie's Corn.
It's the only suggestion that is not going to
Connie's Corn. Make it sound like you're a corn distributor.
We really should have a cool name though.
I
Like-
think Cornelius Corp is pretty cool.
Yeah. Is it? Okay.
Cook Enterprises also makes sense for like a ship. It sounds adventurous and
And what
exploratory.
are we going to do? Where are we going to go?
Make money.
What is our claim to fame?
We're going to sack other corps and take their money.
I think we
And
should
explore the stars?
spread it
Discover
around.
new planets and species?
I-
not?
I think we've built up some goodwill with these weird Ouroboros cultists. We've brought some things to them that they find very interesting. I think we should do jobs for them to pay the bills.
Side
And
quest.
also, maybe do some piracy.
do some piracy.
Yeah. Tasty
Who's
piracy.
to say what we do when
So
we're off the
a-
clock?
it-
They don't need to
It's
know.
a
I'd like a
multifaceted
Look at
organization
headlamp, and that is all.
specializing in promoting synergy between the multi-factor problem solving and the. I'm just having an aneurysm.
Unraveling the mysteries of the universe.
Yes.
Right, Ouroboros?
One star at a time.
I mean, this is a clerk. He's like
Right, Ouroboros?
I don't think you understand what we do
Cook
here.
Enterprises.
Cook
please.
Enterprises.
Cook
Why are we
Enterprises.
asking you to make our LLC? Anyway,
We're Cook Enterprises. Good job, Corey. You
Cook
did it.
Enterprises.
All right. So he
Terrible gang name.
Should have said something.
People will know us by our ship, the Whalen Jenny.
That's a better
He
name.
pushes
Yeah.
the form over to you, takes it. All right, everything seems to be in order. I mean, your dock fees are paid up through the end of the week, but you're going to have to leave soon. I mean, you don't have any space here. There's probably not any work on the way station either.
Well, we can get our wounds patched up and be on our way.
We can do achievements and buy stuff
Yeah.
with our loot.
The stars are ours.
The stars
So
are
you're
ours.
aboard the ship, and within a week, you're pushing off from the dock. The wailing Jenny makes her maiden voyage.
Yeah.
And
Makes me so happy.
blast off into
glad
the
you like it.
ether. As you start off on your very first adventure as Cook Incorporated?
Enterprise.
Cook Enterprises
Cook
Incorporated.
Enterprises.
Yeah. As Cook As
The
Cook
Starship Cook Enterprise.
Corporate corny. Corn corp, corny corn.
Corny Corp.
Bame's not having a strong.
Jim.
We
So,
did it!
We did it! So, that was our last slated session. The party has completed what I would call their first campaign, going from being waylaid and stranded on a desert rock to being their very own enterprising people.
Oh, we also got paid, right?
We also got paid
Privateers.
$70K in the bank. Or was it 65? I
Per
can't
person?
remember.
75.
No.
Didn't, oh, wait.
75.
The ship plus 75.
Ship?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
We
then
get
all of the
70K.
guns and everything on it.
Right.
So,
We got
Um,
That's good.
We did pretty
Good
good.
deal. Good deal.
So, that was our last slated session. We could run another campaign in this
You
world
decide.
sometime. Yeah, sound off in the comments. Let us know if you want
Yeah.
more of Cornelius and Samson and Jimmy and Jenny. Oh, by the way, does Jenny change her last name?
I think
to
for a while.
Cook Enterprises?
No. Jenny's last name is Four Buns.
Four Buns, Jenny
And then
Four Buns.
the next time she kills something very impressive, she ups it to 5 buns.
Jenny Five Buns.
And it just sort of escalates
more
from there.
talent.
Yeah.
It's awesome, great.
Yeah. Jenny 4 buns.
So, Jenny Four Buns. So let us know if that's something you want more of. And, yeah, this has been fantastic. So thanks for joining us on our first campaign for Fools and Corpses, Bluesky Backwater. We hope to see you again soon. And remember, until next time, only fools and corpses don't change their minds.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and pay Elliot on the Patreon.
Yay!
Like
Our-
he doesn't already have one.
You should
The
just
name
call
of our
me.
new ship is Jack's Throckmorton Smells.
Nice.
The USS
Nice.
Boom,
Jack's
got him.
sucks.
Absolutely destroyed.